Sick and tired of watching that damn countdown. I don't know about you guys. What's up, everybody? I didn't check the comments yet. I don't know who's here. Let me see. Hey, Gina. Thanks for coming in. Anybody coming in at 2 o'clock on a work day? I really appreciate you guys being here. Justice, what's going on? Meg, thanks for coming in. If you guys can just hit the like on the way in and sub if you haven't yet, I appreciate it. Share it out. Do whatever you want to do. I really appreciate it. Hey, Mish, how are you? Meanie, how are you? Annie's going to be here soon. Hey, Jackie. Mama D, what's going on? Candy girl. What a title. I mean, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? You guys know me now to where if I'm wrong about something or if I need to apologize, I do, right? Like, you know, I've always kept it 100. Or if I need to say I'm wrong or somebody's right and I was wrong, fine. Like, I don't have any, no shame in my game. What's up? Just plain folks circus. What's going on? Kaylee? Find these Pullman docs. Very hard to find, Kaylee, but I'll see what we can do about dropping a link for everybody. So, but it's going to take some time to download them all, though, because there's a lot. Hey, listen, I'm all about starting on time. I think it's because, just real quick, I think it's because, oh my God, Annie, you did not have to fucking do that. I'm going to finish my thought real quick. It's because when I had drop-offs with my daughter and my daughter's mother, she was always late to dropping off my daughter. So that always irked me. So I'm always on time or early to where, what I have to do now because it just, going through the drop-offs with my daughter's mother irked the shit out of me. Hey, Sky. God, how do I click on that? How do I click on the super chats? I just got the super chats approved. Annie, popping your cherry for super chats, Malaka. Thank you so much, Annie. You didn't have to do that, Malaka. Oh man, that was very nice. Thank you, Annie. Jackie, thank you. I appreciate it. Jackie Bushel. I have I had to wait a little while for YouTube to accept everything. I really appreciate you guys. Caroline, how are you? I'm just going to give a minute for everybody to, whoever wants to hop in, can hop in. Drop the link. Now I have a way to maybe bring up the docs on my own, but let's see if anybody wants to come up. Because I really want to bring up the document about the whistleblower. Let's see. How do I? Oh, I gotta close this one. Hey, Heather or Lucy. What's up with everybody changing their names? Huh? Can't you guys just keep your names the same? You guys are killing me. Oh, Gina, thank you so much. I appreciate that. The $5 super sticker. Thank you, Gina. Appreciate you stopping by. And then let me try to drop the link one more time. I'm gonna try to go over to YouTube to pin it, so I don't have to keep dropping it again. If anybody wants to come up before I start going into this document, I want to go over one specifically, and then I want to go over the whole K-bar finding. This pot. All right, let's see if I say hi. Pitbull, how are you? Just make sure I say hi to everybody. Woman Power, hope your day's going good. Oh, Janet, you guys are so nuts. You guys are something else. Wow. Thank you so much, you guys, all of you. Seriously, wow. Thank you so much. I get a bad feeling this case is getting used to legitimize IGG for the future. Yeah. And it seems like our government knows that they use illegal means. Oh, Meg. You guys are gonna make me fucking tear. Thank you, Meg. Says I buy my friendship. Yo, whoever that person was can f off. I don't even. I think they're just upset because I don't know. They don't want to. I don't know. I don't know why people get so upset of others when they donate or they get super chats or anything like that. Like, I just wish everybody was. They would like pump everybody else on instead of getting angry at everybody else. UK cheese farmer's side piece. Oh my god, what a name! That is the name of the month. I gotta screenshot that. Hold on. UK cheese farmer's side piece. The fact that it just says UK cheese farmer, but the UK cheese farmer's side piece. Oh my god. Hey Echoes. UK cheese farmer's side piece. What the fuck? Echo says I'm alive. All right. 007 was going on. Yeah, I took a couple days off, you know. Want to sit back, see what happened. Got some new documents, got some bombshell information. Oh, Annie's up. Sorry, Annie. Annie, I'm echoing, just so you know.
Hello?
You there, Annie? Annie.
Hello? Yeah,
What's
hang
up,
on. I'm trying to join.
Yo, you didn't have to do that,
Hang
motherfucker.
on. Hang on. I'm going to exit out of one of them. Hang on.
It's okay. Side piece, great name, right, Janet? Oh my god. UK cheese farmer side piece. Oh my god. Who the fuck that's like my type of imagination. I love it. Cause I'm a sicko. It's hard to
Give me
match
1
that,
minute.
but
I'm checking audio.
that definitely matches it. I hope Pinky is not doing anything. He's usually like hiking around this time.
All right, homie. Can you hear me?
Yep. Echoes is alive.
Can you hear me?
Yep, says he's
Okay.
alive. Say something again.
Hello.
You sound like you have a helmet on.
I definitely don't have a helmet on.
I know. If I'm in touch with Brian's parents, please send them hugs. Well, here's the thing. I have somebody that sees his dad every month. So like I've given her stuff to give to her dad, and messages and stuff about about all of us on here that are supporting him and stuff. So because obviously you guys already know, but because the pharmacy is right there and effort, his parents use the pharmacy, but it's always his dad who goes to the pharmacy, and that's where my connect is. So every month she makes contact with him. Meg, come on, you're gonna kill me. I'm spending Lucy's allowance. She keeps bringing strays home. Thank you so much, Meg. I appreciate that. Lucy's allowance. What's up with the name Lucy, though? What do you know anything? I mean, you know Heather better than I do, Annie. What's
What do
up
you
with the
mean?
Lucy?
It's
Well,
Lucy Morningstar.
Well, yeah, but it was Heather before. So where does the Lucy? Is Lucy Morningstar like a character or something that I don't know about?
Jesus, Willie, come on, Lucy Morningstar. Lucifer Morningstar. Lucy Morningstar.
Okay, I got you. I smoke too much. What the fuck is going on with this madness? The dogs are unbelievable. I know how we got here now. And then it's all making sense. What up, Twiz? Listen, about that plan, I don't think that plan can happen, bro. Unfortunately. I don't think
What plan?
that's what I mean. I think now it kind of shows that was the plan. This is the plan.
Oh, my
bad. Let me just bring up the dogs. So do you are you on your
screen? I have the whole thing right here.
Yeah, but it's not telling me you're backstage to share your screen. There's another
okay. Well, I didn't do it yet. Hang on.
Oh, okay. Hey, Truth. And Justice True Crime with Anna D.
There you go.
So has anybody here read any of the docs or anything like that yet? What plan exactly, Twiz?
I shared it with you.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. Add to stage.
Let's go.
All right. Huh? You're up.
Nothing. I'm just fucking.
It's on. It's on the screen.
What do you? Okay. I'll make it a little bigger. How's
Okay.
that? Is that okay? What do you need
Yes.
me to do,
Maybe.
homie?
Yeah. I mean, the links are a little blurry, but I think when you, the text is pretty good.
Okay, so this is from, as everybody can see here, we have a Mitchell Donohue. He's sending this to everyone that you could think of at the University of Idaho. He's sending it to Dean
Congrats,
of
brother.
Students. He's sending it to everybody you could think of. Bunch of .gov sites and stuff and whatever. So
Everybody.
the subject line here,
Me
I'll
too,
try
Twiz.
and highlight it for everybody. It's a forwarded message that was forwarded May 1st, 2023 from a Mitchell E. Donohue. And it says whistleblower status, informed disclosure. And we have Thursday, May 11th, is it looks like when it was sent. Okay. And then all the attachments, we have an image. We have the whistleblower status, informed disclosure, PDF. There are 3 Gmails dated October 12th, 2022. Mitchell Donohue's hate crime filing. Looks like he had 2 parts to that PDF. We also have submission
Twiz, be
filing
careful,
proof
bro.
with Michigan State University. He also sent some stuff to Tennessee as well. There's a bunch of states that he has sent stuff to. Okay. Is the point of this. Anybody who wants to go read the actual 103 pages on this, go for it. It's on the Pullman PD's website. As a matter of fact, let me find the link. No, I can't. Anyway, you'll have to go. Meg's got it. Meg's got the link if she can drop it in chat for Pullman PD, where all these docs are, if anybody wants them.
Yeah, it's gonna. Like I said, it's not easy. Yeah, it's definitely not easy to download, but it's worth a shot. Twiz. So Twiz. Annie, read that.
You can take me and you off to make this bigger. Do you know how to do that?
Say that again.
There's a way that you can remove me and you from the screen so that it's just the document that's full screen.
Okay, let me see. If I go like this, no, like this, no, like this, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that.
Yeah, see, Meg put the link for everybody. All right. Well,
there's the link. There's a link below for everybody. If you got a bunch of time, get ready to bang your head off walls because.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there isn't much in there. I'll let everybody know from what I can see right now. It's body cams and reports and photos from October 21st, 2021 or whatever, with the apartment where the girl said someone broke in and grabbed a kitchen knife and she kicked him in the stomach, and it's all that. So
yeah,
there's a file. There's a file there that they've released. It says digital. Says digital evidence or something. It's a zip file, and it took forever to download. But when it finally did, it was just body cams from that incident in 2021. That's the one that they were investigating to see if he was in the area at the time.
Hey, Mama
but the girl, it's funny. That's it. What was weird to me is they're looking at Brian, even though the girl described the person as incredibly short, to the point she thought it was a girl at first because of how short the person was that was in her place with a knife. So why they'd even be looking at him, I don't know. But
yeah. Well, can you bring up that? Can you bring up? Oh, right there. All right. Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
All right. This is what he sent to all of these people, and there's over 400 people that he CC'd to send this to.
Yeah. So I'll read it because, like I said, that.
Go for it. Yep.
I think I could see enough. Could you zoom in just a little bit more to delay you or no? If not, it's okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. So this is I think can you scroll back up because just so I can see his name again?
Mitchell Donohue.
Mitchell Donohue is the name
Right
of
here.
this whistleblower. Yeah, there it is. Mitchell
Well,
Donohue.
he claims he's a whistleblower.
So you are immediately so please use the directives and the email below as guide for immediately obtaining evidence in government's legal case against Brian Koberger. Specifically, you are to immediately obtain a copy of the government's matching electrical grid connections to the physical property address and other sites involving all parties related to Brian C. Koberger and the physical scene of the crime. Request all relative sound bites for all affected parties for the date and time period to properly and skillfully complete the investigation. Contact CIA compliance investigators directly at the Central Intelligence Agency CIA in Langley, Virginia, should you need more information on warrant procedures per U.S. Constitution Amendment. Review paragraphs 43 and 45. Okay, blah, blah. Per whistleblower investigators. Judge Megan Marshall placed an unconstitutional gag order, amended non-dissemination order, in hate on the case to block those involved from discussing details to protect the government. The order does not rise to the high bar standard of, but not limited to, national security or other national standard, only a personal level related justification, and that goes against the United States Constitution. Judge Marshall is to remove the legal matter immediately. Per whistleblower investigators, whistleblower court will apply the most severe whistleblower charges against the order, a hate crime in whistleblower court, and Judge Megan Marshall will be arrested at the conclusion of the ongoing background whistleblower investigation for her role to cover up to only protect the government. Every receiver has email, regardless of affiliation to case, be held legally responsible, blah, 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 blah. Cyber Command military whistleblower court for ensuring information is communicated to the court or the appropriate legal action is undertaken for complete justice. CIA compliance investigators await your contact. Whistleblower investigators will be monitoring through approved constitutional. Okay, here it is. Will be monitoring through approved constitutional wiretap surveillance. All your movements and immediate action in the legal matter, and expect prompt, urgent follow through without any delays. Regards, Mitchell E. Donohue. And then he goes on.
And then these are all this is everybody he CC. There's more. But we should again, let people know, right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say, I'm just gonna refer to this CIA station or to this CIA branch or whatever the hell they're calling this as the N-word, because I don't know why they even have this as a name. It just shows the hate that our government has, in my opinion. But Mauricio Garcia, the physical shooter at the Allen Premium Outlets in Allen, Texas, was hatefully and electronically mentally compromised. That is, he was electronically remote controlled to physically execute the shooting episode on behalf of the N-word Rico, a black race domestic terrorist hate group working in Dallas, Texas CIA station. N-word working in the CIA station applied hateful authorization, unconstitutional wiretap surveillance connections to Garcia and associate sites, which allowed them to take control of his personality and emotions, and those acts were used to conduct their hateful electronic mass shooting on Saturday, May 6, 2023. You are immediately to obtain government's matching electrical grid connection to the physical property, yada, yada. Allen Premium Outlet Mall in Allen, Texas, and other sites involving Mauricio Garcia's presence. Also requested all relative. Okay, contact the following information. Okay, so that's about that shooter. This is a document drop from.
This came from Pullman Police Department.
From Pullman, yeah. This is
everybody he tagged, as everybody could see. So this is a lot of government. I mean, he sent all of this information to colleges across the country, police departments, you name it. And then we have his disclosure here.
There's a tab. I mean,
informed disclosure.
Yeah, and Meg dropped the link, and if you open the link, you click on the tab. I think it's called Whistleblower, and you'd be able to kind of get all this yourself, so you can read into it. I just think it's very interesting that all this is coming out, and they're saying Idaho. He's saying Idaho 4 is a part of it. Amanda, he's saying that he's saying that there's that this branch, this N-word RICO branch, is their name, is involved in a lot of different shootings, stabbings, yada yada yada. I mean, again, it's all right here in black and white. So, current status. This writing, where'd you go? There we go.
Sorry, dude. I'm going through and blacking out words. That's all.
Okay, that's all good.
Sorry, my bad.
What you got to do?
Right here. This is his informed disclosure that he provided May 1st, 2023. And the opening information here.
Okay. The 19th communication document, whistleblower status, informed disclosure 19/2003, is prepared to post notice of a significant military command private strategic timing event scheduled in early May 2023 that will remove all black people from the CIA in addition to few working in the Federal Bureau of Investigation and United States Department of Justice. This document also bridges more whistleblower investigation findings that have occurred since 18th compliant was prepared and first emailed on August 1st, 2022. Current status. At this writing, N-word RICO, a domestic terrorist black racketeering operation, continues to operate mostly within the CIA stations across the United States with some problems abroad. N-word RICO is an egregious national and international cybersecurity danger and public safety danger. Learned on March 2023, a military command division is operating on the ground in Los Angeles to bring final resolution to the N-word RICO problem. Most of the problems work in the CIA stations across the United States and abroad, but mostly in the United States. Another hard electronic confirmation was provided to me about this forthcoming military activity while at the Los Angeles Central Library in downtown Los Angeles on April 11, 2023. The military's raid attack on the CIA station to restrain and apprehend mostly black people will be private action event in early May 2023, since United States intelligence gathering must continue uninterrupted and must be properly protected during the process. So basically, this guy sent out a warning that this was going to happen. A lot of shit was going to happen.
August of 2022 is when he started sending all this out. Yeah.
So my question is, how the hell would he know that,
using RICO in the same way that we use RICO as far as like a RICO charge? It's totally different.
I mean, this person could sound mentally all you want, but the proof is that all this shit happened. So,
well, even if he does sound mentally ill, I can agree with that. However, the problem is that as you get further down into this document, right, he includes his email communications. He's actually filing real documents with the government, a hate crime filing. He has a 2-part for that. He sent things to Michigan State University prior to them having a shooting there, like a mass shooting event, to warn them. But then he cites all of these different cases here, right? Now, I hate it that he's using the word. I don't know why he is using the word he's using. I have no idea. It's because he's claiming it's like an all-black organization.
Well, that's the name of the organization. It's the name of the organization. What's he going to do?
Yeah, he's disgusting for using the word. The point, though, is that he starts citing, and he goes almost in chronological order, starting from like mid-2022 right up until we get to Koberger. Okay, so he starts with right here, Paul Pelosi.
Okay. There we go.
And works his way down till we get to, and then you get to Koberger here. This is where he's talking about Koberger. But he's citing all of these. So what he's saying here is like, this one was the interesting one to me. The Gene McGuire.
91-year-old civil rights.
Multiple times, while walking her dog. And according to him, this was to, quote, make news with these like crazy stabbing and knife attacks. So I don't know. Want me to just like leave it right
and for
there?
irreparable, devastating outcome. Well, that's why I asked you when we were on the phone earlier. I said, how come there's so much chaos? Every day there's a shooting here. There's multiple people stabbed here. This, that, and the third for absolutely like no reason. And then I just always thought it was to instill fear. And this guy's coming out and saying, and like I said, these are the documents that were released from Pullman. So I'm not just grabbing this from. Yeah, and if you guys have been here before, you know that I don't go down any rabbit holes. I'm just reading what documents were dropped by Pullman. So don't shoot the messenger. Brian
Hang on,
Koberger at 20.
hang on, I'll put it back up there for you. Hang on, I'm
Oh,
just
you're good.
going through.
I was just going to kind of
There we go. All
breeze
right.
through
So
these and get down to
here
Brian.
with Gene McGuire. Actually, it starts here with Paul Pelosi because this all kicked off in October, according to this guy, and he starts dating going from October right through into November. All of these different stabbing attacks, October through November. So I'll put it right there for you.
All right, so yeah, I'll start with Paul. So this is 2000. So Paul Pelosi home attack invasion, Rico mentally compromised event, October 28, 2022. Per Mitch, this could be easily confirmed by auditing government's matching address connections to the physical property address and listening to the sound bites for the crime. That's wild. Jean McGuire, 91 years old, civil rights activist and education advocate, was stabbed multiple times during walking her dog in Boston. In October, the suspect was mentally compromised and is part of a broad range of stabbing knife attacks used by Rico to make news and for irreparable, devastating outcome attempts. In 2022, 4 men were stabbed in the Boston area in October by Daryl Diamond, who was hatefully mentally compromised by Rico. All survived the attack. Yori Berrios, 32 years old, hatefully mentally compromised by Rico, fatally stabbed and killed 2 people and injured 6 others during a stabbing attack on the Las Vegas Strip. Damian Sanderson and Miles Sanderson, hatefully compromised by Rico, fatally stabbed 10 and injured 15 in 13 locations in the Western Canadian province of Saskatchewan. Brian Koberger, a 28-year-old graduate student at Washington State University, was, egregiously, hatefully, mentally compromised by Rico and killed via stabbing 4 college students, Xander Kernodle, Ethan Chapman, Madison Mogan, and Kayla Gonzalez in Moscow, Idaho. In the early morning hours of November 13, 2022, a knife was used for the killings. Note, the stabbings occurred the same day 3 University of Virginia football players were shot and killed due to the Rico hateful, unauthorized, unconstitutional wiretap surveillance connections. Per Mitch, an email dated 10/12/2022 to over 400 government employees with an email address extension disclosed the following: Rico has started terrorizing by electronically mentally compromising people to use knives to kill others. Okay, so I'm going to stop there real quick. So the same day that this happened, three kids were shot at the University of Virginia, 3 football players?
Yes.
Same exact day?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a mass stabbing, mass shooting, and 2 different colleges
forget,
the same
he's
day.
letting you know here, per Mitch. This is the guy writing it, per Mitch, in an email dated October 12th, 1 month before the murders, to over 400 government employees with an email address extension of usdoj.gov. Mitch disclosed the following. So, right? He's saying this is going to happen. They're mentally compromising people to use knives, and then look, it happened on November 13th. He was warning them a month before, and he sent this to over 400 government employees, warning them that this was going to kick off, where they were going to use knives to commit these horrific.
That's what I was thinking there.
I mean, isn't that wild? What are the odds he's emailing everybody in the government a month before it happens to say it's going to happen?
And that's where, again, if this guy sounded crazy, I wouldn't be live right now. And if there wasn't like some kind of, timeline here that made sense, okay, I'm live, because if he fucking said something about it a month before and then something took place, that's not, that's not a fucking conspiracy.
He didn't just tell one person in the government. He CC'd like 400 people, bro.
Exactly. So this goes to show that things are carried out, just like I've always thought. Things are carried out for reasons. Shit just doesn't happen. These people just don't just snap, and only in our country. And fucking, come on. Same day, you have 7 college kids dead, 3 from shootings, 4 from stabbings.
Yeah, per Mitch, it's right here. 400 employees. that
And he gives his
wild?
name and picture, right? His picture somewhere here, but yeah.
Oh, he has
All
his
right.
picture in here. Absolutely. Yep.
It's
I mean, you
wild.
want to see it?
Yeah,
I
where's
mean,
that?
it just says right here, right? So per Mitch, 10/12/2022 to over 400 government employees. RICO is starting, blah,
And
blah, blah. The Moscow, Idaho knife stabbing took place on the November 13th, 2022. It could have easily been prevented. The FBI cannot cover up this electronic hate crime. Obtain the government's matching address connections to the physical property address, requesting all sound bites for the time period, and prepare your subpoena pursuant to the U.S. Constitution.
Hmm.
And then he also cites all of these other ones, but I'll get you where his photo is because he includes his photo. He gives his real name. They don't redact anything in these documents either, by the way. Everybody's name, address, everything, including everyone who did a FOIA. If you did a FOIA for Pullman, they're releasing everybody's FOIAs and your name and everything is on it if you did one, just giving everybody the heads up. They're
Oh,
not
darling.
redacting names and addresses.
Yeah, they're not
Just
redacting
so
nothing.
everybody knows.
I just, like I said, I'm just surprised that they allowed all this to come out. To be honest, you
Yeah,
would
I
think they
know.
would
Well,
like,
that's what I
you
mean.
know.
I can't believe they even put this in the thing. I was like, damn, this is in there. Holy shit, you know? And when I saw it was 100+ pages and there's like 3 documents that are all titled witness, whistleblower, whatever, right? I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then when I saw what this was, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
This
And
guy
again, I'm not here to
is
say like this
wild.
guy is Jesus Christ. I'm just saying that there's obviously something bigger going on here. You know.
But he's emailing members of government left and right, telling them, and like they're all thinking, they're like, yeah, okay, tinfoil hat, and he's telling them months in advance, a month in advance, like this shit is going to kick off.
Yeah, and then it kicks off. That's that's why I find this very interesting. Not
All right,
this guy's nuts or
and then
whatever.
he goes big time into the FBI. There's all kinds of shit about the FBI in here. And then let's go find this picture. Because I'm like, there's no way this can't be his real picture. It's like, the guys who take like the weird bathroom selfie, and like the
Oh
shower curtains
god.
behind them, kind of like Koberger, with the shower curtain behind him and stuff. Yeah,
I'm
that's
surprised he's still alive.
why do they take pictures in their bathroom though? I wonder. Is that
I
the
don't
only
know.
place in the apartment with a mirror?
I
Or
always
what?
found that weird.
Don't men
Taking
have like
pictures in the bathroom.
floor length mirrors, or is that only a girl thing?
Angel, we're talking about the Pullman dock drop. Right now, we're talking about the whistleblower that came out
I'm
to
trying to get his photo.
say his
Guys,
piece.
yeah, it's 103 pages. Sorry, it's in here. Don't worry. At the end of all of this, where he's everything for the Florida courts. He was trying to get right. Email
Mm-hmm.
complaints were forwarded to the following courts on October 14th, 2022, for urgent consideration. I guess he was trying to get everything from them for the Nicholas Cruz, which is funny because the judge who worked that case now has a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually, it seems like a cool chick. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. So where's this photo?
I think
Here
I
we
find
go.
I mean, I just find this. The reason I give this, in my opinion, hold some water is because he cites one incident that isn't even that serious, but still says that there was this RICO thing involved. So it's like he's not blowing stuff out of proportion, which
Yeah, and he isn't saying
I look
RICO
for stuff
like
like that.
our government RICO. There he is.
There he is.
And then he also has you can see right here. So he has done like actual whistleblower informed disclosures. Like he's filed his own like informed disclosures in PDF format and given them to like hundreds of government employees and shit. It's pretty wild.
Well, I want to know.
Was,
I just want to know how he knows stuff is happening
I
before they
don't know.
happen. So he must have
he says
some
that he
kind of
gets
knowledge.
it all through
Hey, Cockney. Everybody can like the chat for me. If you could take a second, put your touch DNA on the like button. I don't know where we're at, but I appreciate
he calls it legal wiretapping. He says he does the same thing the government does. It's illegal wiretapping. So the same way that the government can spy on all of us, apparently, according to him.
Now, are you saying legal or illegal?
No, legal. Legal. I mean,
Legal
spy on us. It is, yeah, legal.
Wow.
Legal, yes. Legal wiretaps. Like, everybody's wiretapped. I thought everybody knew this.
88 likes and 220 here. Wow. Wow. That hurts. That really hurts.
So what's interesting too about what he says, right, is that he's talking about how all of this shit is supposed to kick off in like early 20, you know, it's just weird. Whatever. It's 103 pages. If people want to go read it, they can go read it. I mean, but that's
yeah, I mean, it's long. It's just I wanted to highlight. Yeah, I just wanted to highlight, a few things that give them some kind of credibility, because anybody that's given information about something before a month prior it happens obviously has some kind of knowledge in something. That's just, that's my opinion.
Clearly, well, that's what I mean. He's clearly like, he is legit whistleblower protected status. I mean, it is what it is. This
guy's not just some nutbag, and that's what because again, I don't want to be that channel that goes. Well, I'm just saying, I'm not that channel that goes down fucking rabbit holes. So I just want to be and let it be known that this guy is, an actual whistleblower.
Listen, Mitchell, if you're out there talking, if you're out there listening right now, Mitchell, you have your people, get in touch with our people so we can have a conversation, because they didn't even try to your number, homie. They just put your whole phone number out here for everybody.
Can we call you, Mitch, if you're watching? Can we call you, bud? So we, give you a call and see what you're doing. Mitchell. I mean, you're confirmed, so you're giving your number out like you want somebody to contact you. You're contacting 400 people. If they don't want to talk to you, I'll talk to you.
That's what I mean. It is what it is. I don't know who I have no idea why.
Twiz, what's going on? Twiz, what's going on with you, bud? Something's going on with Pullman and Twiz. We got to be careful. I think they're trying to come after him. Why are they coming at you, though? Because what the hell did you do? You don't really,
okay, I
talk about this crazy shit.
Now.
What do you say?
Can I take this down now?
The picture I sent you about the K-bar, the document photo I sent you, were you able to kind of make out which one that is?
It's Payne's supplemental report. It's
So I just want to go over that real quick.
No, I can't even read the numbers in it. Couldn't tell you. And honestly, I've read so many documents, I don't remember which one that one is. I'm sure someone in chat knows the number. I don't. I can bring it up if someone knows the number for the actual document. The one with Payne talking about the K-bar.
I think Meg was there. She might remember. Meg, do you remember? Remember what number request that was about the K-bar that Payne had found, and then had for some reason said that the K-bar didn't match any of the wounds of any of the victims? Do you have an idea what number that is? Because we found the one about the duct tape on the two knives they found on the handle, but I've been looking for Payne's report about the K-bar he found with a sheath. Or maybe Heather would know.
It's the Latah County Sheriff's Office deputy who actually got it first, and then Payne goes to look at it or whatever and photographs it and shit. But
no, this is different. Yeah. No, dodging bullets.
I can see in the document it says LCSO. That's the Latah County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah. So this is a completely different thing that was found, dodging bullets. A K-bar was found and a sheath was found, and Payne says that the K-bar doesn't match any of the wounds found by any of the victims at the scene, but yet didn't send that knife off to be tested by any professionals in their field to see if they actually match the wound. He just made that determination himself because he's an expert in every goddamn field. I don't care if it's a different sheath. It's still a K-bar. It's still, how the hell does he know if there's multiple different kinds of wounds that they're seeing on these victims? How do you make a determination that a K-bar is not used in this? That specific K-bar is not used during this crime, but this one, because it has a USMC stamped on the sheath, is used. Get the fuck out of here! You know how dumb that sounds? Seriously. And in my opinion, if you look at K-bars, the only difference is you might have one that's non-serrated and one that has a small serrated edge at the bottom of the knife, like towards the bottom, and maybe that would be the only determinant. But who are you as who would make that determination? A medical examiner, any?
I mean, yeah, the medical examiner is going to be the one trying to determine whether or not the weapon you're showing them as a possible, murder weapon is consistent.
Yeah. So now you're a map expert. Now you're a medical examiner. You're a lot of things, bud. A lot of things for being a rookie cop or wherever the hell you were, never working a case like this. Damn, pretty good. Pretty good.
I just think it's more ridiculous, if you want my honest opinion, that
I do.
I find it more ridiculous that the state will claim the perpetrator never went to the first floor. Which, if that's true, why is Bethany hearing fireworks and seeing sparklers under her door?
Exactly, design. Yeah. So did she say the word now? Did she say the word sparklers a second time?
She describes it. Yeah, she describes it the first time as a flash. She heard what she thought was a firework and saw a flash, and then in a different report with more description, she's describing it as a boom and seeing what looks like a sparkler, like sparklers under her door.
Yeah, sparklers.
And I'm thinking to myself,
but a sparkler, but in my opinion, a sparkler burns.
He never went to the first floor, though. How's that possible if he never went to the first floor?
That's what I mean. And a sparkler burns like a bright light. So I don't understand how a sparkler is the same thing as a flash. Right? Thank you so much, Moto. Moto said this case breaks at 0400 with the DoorDash driver. Yeah, and then Annie was telling me earlier that maybe I'm getting this wrong, Annie, that a couple of the cops there got off their shift at like 3:52. Is that the time? Did I get that right, Annie?
Yeah, the undercovers. They closed themselves out and allegedly ended their shift and shut their body cams off at 3:52.
Man, I fucking listen when you talk, don't I? I don't fuck around, dude. I'm getting the fucking time right. I might be a smoker, but my brain cells are there at least. I appreciate that, Moto.
I just don't understand how if it's one person and they never went to the first floor, well, then who the fuck is lighting off fireworks and sparklers then?
Yeah, on the first floor.
Right.
And then this DoorDash. Well, let me ask you this: didn't this DoorDash driver say that he dropped off, or she dropped off the food at the front door? So, like, didn't somebody have to come down from the second story or from the second floor to the first floor, and then around that time she's seeing a flash and hearing a bang?
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody kicked in the door or something. I mean, I don't know.
I agree. But the door wasn't damaged. We could see that, obviously, in the photos of, them outside and shit at the crime scene. The door's not damaged, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Payne said that first floor bedroom, the one that was empty, as soon as you walk in on the right, the golf club room, saying even though it didn't look occupied, it had a bed in it. The sheets were all a mess, and there was miscellaneous personal items strewn about the room. So, I don't know, maybe that's where she saw the sparks coming from, was from that room. I have no idea.
Well, where her room is situated, there can only be certain possibilities, right?
Well, when you walk in the front door, if you go to the left, you're going to get the utility closet on the left with the coded lock. You're going to get the bathroom across from that, and then Bethany's room is down on the left. And then as soon as you walk in the front door to the right is the alleged empty room that just had the golf clubs and shit in it. So
I guess I'm going to have to Google what the fuck synopsis means used in a sentence. The
Your
struggle is
brain is firing synopsis.
yeah, like a synopsis, like how you
Electrical currents in your brain. That's what Bethany was seeing. That's what Twiz is saying. She was seeing Brian's electrical currents in his brain electricity firing at full, all cylinders.
Yeah, I don't understand this either, Les. I don't understand these pranks at 4 a.m. of people, just letting off fireworks indoors like it's normal.
I want to know what kind of pranks you're used to if you live there. That a fucking
Exactly.
firework going off in your house. You're just like, nah, I'm gonna go back to sleep. I'll just turn my music up louder. That's wild.
It's wild that one person hears it and not the person on the floor above. Sorry, but that's wild to me that just one person hears this big bang.
Yeah.
The flash, fine, but the big bang?
I know.
Sound travels, Annie, and they're in an enclosed house that, I saw it torn down. It seems like sound would travel pretty good in that house. Hey, Joanne. Yeah. Joanne says hi. You hear me?
Hello. Hi.
Joanne said hi. I don't know if you can see chat or not.
I can't see chat. I'm sorry. No, I can't.
That's all right. I figured that's why I told you. But yeah, no, it's just miraculous that they're keep releasing shit that makes them look more and more corrupt. Like, Jesus mighty. You think they'd not release this and not come out and open their mouth?
We know that you were getting like all kinds of tips and shit. You know what I mean? Because WSU was helping out with, Pullman was helping Moscow a lot and stuff. And it's just like, bro, someone actually sent you this stuff. And it's just wild to me. Like, I don't know who this guy is. I have no idea, like, why this person sent this.
Yeah,
but according to this person, the reason he's sending it is because he tried telling them back in like August of 2022 that they were going to kick off a whole bunch of mass stabbing events. Holy shit, October 12th, he's sending out emails, and by November 13th, it's happening. Isn't that wild? It's the timing for me that gets it. That's what gets me is the timing.
Baby, you're a firework. Well, Jeff said that maybe somebody might have dropped something or something in the hallway that created a big bang and a flash.
Right. Yeah, I know. We've been saying the same thing for weeks. Oh, well, the DoorDash probably had a glass bottle that was delivered. A glass bottle isn't going to make a flash, even if you threw it as hard as you could at the ground and smashed it.
A glass bottle filled with what? Gasoline? Like, what the hell? A glass bottle?
That's what I mean. If it was just the bang, I could understand. Like, maybe it's, somebody. The only thing I could think of is that it was coming from that other bedroom. Not necessarily the front door, right? That's more what it sounds like because the front door wasn't damaged or anything. So I don't know. To me, it just sounds like whatever's happening is either right there in that little bathroom next to Bethany's room, or it's in that little other bedroom.
Yeah. Well, what's your take on, what's your opinion on Payne finding a K-bar in a sheath and immediately saying that a K-bar is not matching any of the wounds at the crime scene? What's your take on that? Is that just like, eh?
I think it's typical Payne. He found the glove even though he didn't. He found the sheath even though he didn't. This other knife and sheath he gets called in for quickly determines of his own volition. Nope, it doesn't match the wounds. Nope. Doesn't look like it's going to match the wounds.
But that's my question.
They have no idea how many weapons were actually used because they never recovered one. So it's interesting that, he immediately
but how are you making it?
All knives are not relevant.
Yeah, but how are you making the distinction that this K-bar wasn't used when they're saying a K-bar was used?
Right. He's saying it's too small.
Too small?
Yeah, it's only like a 4-inch blade or something like that, if I remember correctly from the report.
Yeah, but like you just said, if there was multiple weapons used, how
Well, that's kind of what I'm getting at. At this point, you don't even know how many weapons were actually used, so I don't know how you could determine, nope, this one is not the one. I mean, you don't know that, and you should send it in for some kind of DNA testing and
here's
whatever.
the thing. Here's the thing, though, Andy. Unless he did know.
Yeah, I mean, yep.
I don't want to go there, but
I know.
I mean, why the hell would he just write off a possible murder weapon and other murder weapons as well, like the ones wrapped in the duct tape on their handle, which is obviously to not get fingerprints on the fucking. It's just weird that this is like normal for them to find this stuff laying around the
Oh yeah,
the area.
all over the place out there. Pipes, knives, K-bars, you name it.
Yeah, they're like, no big deal. Didn't match. Wasn't used.
Yeah.
But now again, this whole whistleblower and CIA and inserting and everything like that, it would all make sense why this case has gone the way it has gone, in my opinion. Because all these questions about why is this so fucked up, why is that so fucked up, why is this so fucked up, because it's all by design.
Yeah, I mean,
think about it.
What it looks like.
You know, you're telling me this guy's going to the government a month before something, a catastrophe happens. They obviously don't want to stop it, and it's obviously done for a reason. So was this to instill fear in other universities, or to be able, or for other universities to create some kind of, I don't know, some kind of thing in their system to where students can't do this and this now and that now? Like, who knows?
Maybe now spooks get to take over all the universities. I don't know.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not one to go down rabbit holes, but when I have this valid whistleblower coming out and saying this, that, and a third, what am I going to do? Just avoid it?
See, it's one thing too to just say it. This guy's actually showing the receipts of emails he's sending out in October.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting.
So, and he's given his phone number, he's given his information, so it's not like he's trying to hide or anything. I don't really know how to do all that.
Right. Unless it's all absolutely fake and this guy too is a spook.
But then why would Pullman even release that shit?
I'm just saying, I have no idea.
I know what you're saying, but I'm just I get it. But it's like, I'm sure there's been 1,000 other people like this,
It's wild.
I guess my point is there's probably a million other people that are emailing them about this shit. But why are they specifically putting out this guy's information during their doc drop, I guess, is what I find interesting.
Pullman is responding to a Freedom of Information Act, a public records request that someone put in, asking for any and all material related to Brian Kohberger. They released this document as far as from this whistleblower guys, because this whistleblower guy sent it in and they attached it to Kohberger's case, what this guy sent them. And this guy was sending all of this to them as like a tip, telling them your judge is crooked. She needs to dismiss the charges. The only reason she put the non-dissemination order, it wasn't for national security. It's to protect the crooked ass government involved. I mean, that's his words, not mine, but that's what he's saying. It's pretty interesting. It's just wild. He sent this all into them basically as like a fuck you, and I attached like 400 other government employees as well. So I don't know.
And crime tech, it's pretty weird. Those undercover in the weird car clocked out I'm guessing the same time this murder happened, mass murder actually. Yeah, that is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the killer had knowledge on when the cops got off, I don't know.
Right.
I mean, that would be my only. But then I don't think on a police scanner, because cops always wind up working overtime. So I don't think on a police scanner they sign out or like say I'm going home. Do they?
They were on overtime that night. They were already working overtime undercover for minor in possession and minor in consumption of alcohol.
Gotcha.
And that's why they were in their hybrid that had no recording equipment. They only had their body-worn cameras.
And then what is it? 8 minutes, 7 minutes after they clock out, there's a quadruple homicide happening. And
I mean, it does look weird. It's about, you figure approximately 4 a.m. Bethany and Dylan both are awoken, one to a firework and sparks and flashes, and the other to roommates screaming, crying, struggling, and running up and down stairs. So, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting.
but basically the conclusion is, what I'm taking from it is that this organization is basically taking people and I mean, you can call it brainwashing them to,
Allegedly,
yeah, allegedly brainwashing them to carry out,
mass
different things. And I mean, and everybody could say what they want about Charles Manson, but I think Manson is the exact epitome of them being able to do that.
Well, that's why I want JJ to take this whole document. Heather,
He'll be able to. Yeah,
Tiana, darling, if you can hear me, if she's in chat, right? Get this to JJ, honey. Get this document to JJ, please, and have him just cover this, because if anybody's going to be like, "Oh shit," it's going to be JJ, on this one. For sure.
I don't know. Well, I haven't. I'd have to keep scrolling and scrolling to see if Kane's here or not. But I think Kane talks to JJ.
Yeah, Heather will get it to him. If I'm telling you, if JJ probably already has it, actually, because this is just, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yo, this is JJ's wheelhouse right here.
That's what I'm saying, Les.
3 pages of it.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, did they, how? I mean, just think about it. Like, if we have all this reasonable doubt, all these other perps that a jury's mind to be spinning about, and Brian took this plea deal. Like, and I've always said there has to be some kind of motive on why. And if he's scared because
maybe they were all tripping on hallucinogenics or something, and like he was over there or something, and people.
Yeah, but wouldn't his phone? Yeah, but wouldn't his phone be like?
You would think. Yes, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe
I get it.
But like, one of these survivor chicks called it. I don't know. They say there's no connection, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, but they say there's no connection to the victims. I understand they say there's no connection to Bethany.
They also said, or the 2 survivors. That's what Gilbertson said. He said, we looked. Trust me, we wished we could have found one.
Yeah, but think about this, right? If he's going
connection.
Yeah, but if he goes to school for cloud-based forensics, wouldn't his whole like his whole thing he'd be good at would be to not be detected on electronic devices? So if he was doing whatever, huh?
I said, well, yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm sure not everything is trackable.
They got through all his shit electronically. They went through his Amazon. They went through his Gmail. They went through every fucking account he had, Tinder, all of it. No connection to any of the 4 victims or the 2 survivors, according to Gilbertson.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm upset that the whistleblower didn't add in there about Frank Kopeka, because I still think that body cam is a straight show, and he was taken out for a bigger reason than whatever the hell they said. He was just, I don't know, threatening people or something. Come on.
Yeah.
That still doesn't sit right with me. And, I know people have moved on from it, but I still think it's screwed up that they just killed him like that or whatever they did. And then wiped his phone clean.
I've never in my life heard of SWAT coming in and not seizing your cell phone as part of evidence from the crime scene. Rather, they wipe it and leave it on the counter. Interesting.
Yep.
And then you have feds doing Google Warrant 1 for Koberger, where they're alleging he has 2 devices tied to one Google account. And he's in Pennsylvania attempting to use the Google account to locate that second device. Interesting. Maybe he's trying to locate the same device that they wiped and left on Brent's counter. I mean, it's just questions.
I know. I know you've always had that question. But then, wouldn't they, why would they have a problem then with, I mean, unless Brent was used in this whole, whatever, I don't want to say the whole organization N-word thing. I don't know why the hell it's called that. It pisses me off. But, and then he was kind of, it can't come out that he was involved because of, he was in the military and shit like that, which makes sense.
I personally, I have no idea. I'm just saying, I thought it was really interesting.
I have no idea either.
That they wrote their shit, their documents. That's their wording. That they're alleging that Brian is in Pennsylvania attempting to access this Google account to locate a second device. Whatever the fuck that means. Okay. They alleged that he had 2 devices. And that's in their own federal stuff. That's in like a federal subpoena or whatever that, I think it was Elisa Massif. She did a filing where she's citing quote from a federal subpoena for Google One or whatever. It's talking about like 2 phones, 1 Google account, 1 IMEI, and they're claiming he's trying to locate that second device via the Google. So I don't know. I've always asked questions about that and say, I just want to know what the fuck they mean. That's all. Just release the documents so I can read it for myself. Okay? Just what did y'all mean when you were saying the 2 devices with the 1 Google and the 1 IMEI?
If they're gonna sit here and release fucking whistleblower fucking documents, I think we're gonna get what you're asking for.
I doubt it. Because this is like Pullman and Moscow releasing their bullshit that, nah, this isn't the good shit. This is scraps. We're getting scraps, bro. We're getting scraps and bread.
But how can they? But that's what I mean. How can they withhold shit?
Because
actually, you proved it.
They withhold shit.
That's right. You proved it.
It's the feds.
That's right. You already proved it.
Shit, I told you. I got my love letter from the FBI.
Oh, that's what I mean. Did you want to mention it? Did you want to mention that on your channel, or do you want to talk about that real quick?
Listen, I'm going to be reading it. It's going to be a reading of a love letter to me from the FBI. I even made up a song.
Okay.
To go along with it. And we're all going to read it together later. No spoilers.
We're going to do it. And we're going to do this together, okay?
Like a team.
Submit. Fucking
do you want
FBI.
to hear my song? No, I'm not going to sing it right now. I'll do it
Okay.
later.
But basically the gist is, because I'm sure, I don't know if everybody goes over, but everybody needs to go sub to Miss Potts. But basically they told Miss Potts after she tried to FOIA a whole bunch of stuff to F off.
But it wasn't just a F off because we said so.
I know, I don't want to give away the whole thing.
They're definitely interesting. That's why I made up a song. It's a love letter. It's a 4-page love letter from the FBI to me. Yep.
And the reasonings are pretty astounding. It would make you believe that they still need the information.
That they cite. They can't produce the records I require. So, oh well.
I hope everybody caught that.
All right. So I'm good, right? Can I hop down?
They can't. Oh yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, but like I said, you didn't have to have. I have my. I was gonna see if I could just email what you had sent to me to my other email, and then try to pop up on my own live. But I appreciate you coming up. It's a lot easier.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. So you were able to get it, though. I thought you weren't able to get it.
No, I got your.
I got your.
Yeah, no, I got those documents.
Oh, cool. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. I just gotta, I gotta fire up the tablet to download all of them because it's fucking a lot of gigabytes.
It is, yeah.
It's a shit ton, and who knows how long they're gonna keep this up? Because who knows if they're gonna be like, "Fuck, I messed up," and then try to take back the whistleblower shit. I'm just saying. Just think about it. If they went through all this trouble to cover it up and like this, that, and the third, they're being pretty open with how they did it, like how they covered it up. I'm just very confused by that.
I know, it's pretty interesting. Hey.
But then they tell you
the
can't
documents
release.
that Pullman's released so far that I downloaded because the The digital evidence one is a zip
million
file.
terabytes.
It's a little over 4 gigs. It took a while to download, but once I finally got it, it's just all the body cams and shit from the October 2021 incident. It's not even, it's just because that's something that was attached to Koberger's case. So
Yeah.
it's actually
Sorry,
a lot
Candy,
of stuff that has nothing to do with him at all.
Yeah. No, sorry, Candy. Me and Annie were talking earlier, and I was just so fucking dumbfounded. And I know I've told people, like, you know, you're nuts for thinking this is a psyop and all this shit. But, like, hey, at this point, my mind's open. I'm not going to jump down any, you know, rabbit holes or anything. But when information comes out,
we've got a legitimate
information
whistleblower
comes out.
claiming
Don't shoot the messenger.
It's, you know, everybody who's been saying BK Ultra, hey, y'all might be onto something because that's what this guy's claiming.
Oh, people were saying that?
MK Ultra Brian Koberger. Yeah, that's exactly what this guy's saying. He's saying that he is being
No. I didn't know
electronically and
people.
emotionally manipulated to do
I
the
didn't know
stabbing.
people.
That's exactly what this guy's saying.
Yeah, no, I didn't know people were actually saying BK Ultra.
Lots
I
of
thought that
people
was
have
the
said
original.
BK Ultra. Many people.
God damn it.
Yeah. Many people have referred to him as BK Ultra instead of MK Ultra.
I coined that term. That's funny.
So there you go.
Well, to me,
See, I can't see chat. So Lucy is here. I can't see chat.
What do you, okay, what are you on? Your laptop?
No, I just saw Lucy go across the bottom there. You highlighted her comment. I can't see chat, so I didn't know if Heather was here or not.
Dude, there should be something at the bottom of your screen that says, like, looks like a comment thing. You just click on that. You can see everything. Or right in the middle, it says comment.
I'm not near my screen.
Oh, okay.
I have a mic on and I'm doing other shit.
Oh, okay. Well, then how the hell did you see your screen?
Anyway.
Well, how the hell did you see her come at the bottom of the screen, Jack?
Because you just highlighted her comment.
But if you're not by your screen, how'd you see it?
I'm over
exactly.
here.
Fight me.
Look,
Fight me.
I'm at my counter. I can't
Don't play
read
with
chat,
me.
but I'm standing over here at my counter. And I can see what you highlight.
I'm just fucking with you. I appreciate you coming up. It was a lot easier than
Why are you
fucking.
such a dickhead?
I'm not a dickhead. Listen, I'm just, if you're going to say something, I'm going to sniff it out.
Yeah, I'm standing over here at my counter doing something else, motherfucker. I can't see the
well,
chat.
listen, dude. I was trying to help you get to your damn comments, and you're like, I'm not near my fucking screen. And I'm like, well, how the fuck did you see your screen? So don't fucking come at me, dude.
No, this is what Willie and I do. Like, yeah, we're going to.
Yeah, this is our fucking 6 a.m. conversations. People don't know.
All right. You know, I love you. I'm glad that you got everything. I thought maybe you couldn't get the documents. So I'm glad you got them.
No. Yeah. Well, I wasn't able to bring up the other thing that you brought up. So I appreciate you coming up. And thank you for the fucking super chat. You didn't have to do that, dude.
Oh, anytime we popped your cherry. We popped your cherry for some super chats. Today was the first day you had them on, right?
Yeah, you guys made me blush. Because they just finally turned on my shit. I had to wait fucking till valid watch hours. It's like, what the hell, YouTube? Or dude, what's up with the 10 million views? Who the hell is going to get 10 million views on their shorts? That's wild.
I don't know. I've watched some that are like aesthetic, like packing and cleaning ones that have that many.
Oh no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like the channel. No, just to get like some stuff unlocked, or like you need 10 million views on your shorts. Like, oh yeah, okay, let me just start fucking, tomorrow making thousands of shorts, jerk offs. But anyway, I appreciate you coming up. If you want to stay in the chat, I appreciate it. If not, then I'll probably hit you up later or something.
Yeah, no, I'll hop back in chat. Catch you guys later. I can't see chat, but bye, chat.
All right,
Have
homie.
a great day.
Later. And he's awesome. Everybody needs to subscribe to Miss Potts if you haven't yet. Hit the like if you haven't yet. Sub if you haven't yet. Appreciate it. That's all I ask. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Stay on for a little bit longer. I'm going to look through a few more of these docs real quick to see. I think right at 4 a.m. to be driving, walking by Molly, supposedly walking a dog show. Yeah, and what's up with this DoorDash driver walking around for 10, 15 minutes? She says she was so there's no way in hell that could be the DoorDash driver on video getting lost on Linda Lane, but yet she's walking around for 10, 15 minutes lost. Get the hell out of here. Some people have lost their minds. If she's lost walking around, she's probably lost in her car. And that was probably her turning around to go back to say, you know, what the fuck's going on? Where's his house at? She gets out, walking around, finally figures out she's on the right road, drops it off at the front. Xana's probably like, you know, my food's late. What's going on? And then bang, flash. She didn't, but then the DoorDash driver didn't see or hear any of that. She sees some random dude that wasn't Brian, sees somebody up in the window peeping at her. Oof, there's too much going on. But yeah, Meg dropped those docs. If anybody, like I said, it's going to take you guys a little while to download and stuff, but I wouldn't try to do it with a phone. It's going to take all your storage up, or it's just not going to let you open it. And there it is again. Here, let me get on the screen. So there's the docs. If anybody hasn't got them yet, I don't gatekeep shit. So everybody has to go check them out. Oh, there's a lot more, Gemini. I just wanted to highlight the whole whistleblower thing because, like I said, I've been telling a lot of people that, you know, were telling me this is psyop and this is all, you know, this and that. I was like, come on. Like, I don't think so. I think this, but, you know, the more and more that comes out and the more they let out, I'm just thinking about the shit they're not letting out, the stuff we're never going to know about. And that's why they told Annie that they were going to, you know, to F off, because that stuff is probably the juicy stuff. We're getting the crumbs right now. And if these are the crumbs, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they'll probably tell us to F off. So they'll be like, oh, we still need that for further investigation into who the hell knows. They'll make something up, it seems like. Because it seems like they can do that. They don't care about the Constitution or care about our rights or none of that stuff. None of it. I'm just saying, dude. If Brian's good at, you know, cloud-based forensics, I don't think he's going to let be known his location on a night of a murder. Even if he went to the goddamn park. I'm just, like I said, I'm just completely mind blown by reading this stuff about what this whistleblower is saying. But it makes so much. It makes the pieces of the puzzle that haven't fit. It makes them fit together now, and it's just, oof. I just hope. What do we have? 20-some days left. He has to appeal this to his 20. Where are we at? 26, 27 days, somewhere around there. They may have told her to F off because some things are remaining sealed until Brian's appeal window ends. Oh, yeah. I think we're a little under. I think we're under 30 days now, Candy. So he has September until like September 18th. You mean August? Oh wait, no, that's in fucking 15 days. That seems too long, bro. Well, I don't fucking know, Heather. Don't yell at me. So weekends don't count. That's wild. Good. So he has a little while, but here's the thing, dude. Bro, Twiz. If that 3-letter word's involved. Say that 3-letter word's involved. Dude, they're not going to let him fucking appeal. That's it, man. Because all these other people that were referenced in this guy's references aren't doing too good. Is Dinky finally fucking here? Where's he at? There he is. Appeal what? Yeah. Dude, what did you see his fucking new paperwork, bro? Whistleblower mania. You better keep your live on for later. Everybody, if you haven't subbed to Dinky yet, I think his channel is just, Dinky IMO. Sub to the Dinkster. He's from a country that we beat. That's okay. We've made amends with that. And he has a great reading voice and talking voice. I wish I had a British accent. But I want one of those hard like British accents. So it's probably not a British accent. It's glass something, Glasgow, something like that. Am I on the right track? Thinking glass. Where'd you go, Twiz? I was just about to fucking let you up. Glasgow. But oh man, the accent's so hard. I love it. Twiz, I was just about, dude. I literally had the thing up to say add the Scotland. No, don't. Maybe, yeah. I don't know, dude. It's all it's all the same area over there, in my opinion. The Scottish accent, Irish accent, British accent. You combine them all together, that's the accent I want. Cockney, like, like Thomas Shelby, Arthur. Or Arthur's accent is hard. I like Arthur's accent. I don't know shit. All I know is keep releasing. Listen, keep releasing everything you have. Pullman, ISP, whatever. Just keep dumping it on us so we can just keep seeing how fucked you all are, you sickos. The fact that I gave this the benefit of the doubt of not being like some kind of corrupt, not corrupt. I know it's corrupt. Some like, spook shit. I guess. What's her name's term? Spook shit. They're literally coming out with information to show me it's spook shit. It's insane. Joanne. You want to appeal anyway. The same reason you want to appeal is the same reason you wanted to plead guilty. He doesn't want his family taking a stand against him. Dude, it has nothing to do with that. All that shit now doesn't even matter to me. If that 3-letter word got involved, it don't matter. Yeah, well, I mean, again, dude, you gotta see these new documents, bro. I don't know what the hell. I don't. They should have just not released shit. Well, that's my whole thing. If he doesn't, if he appeals the decision, or he appeals, I mean, what are they gonna say? You need to go to trial. He doesn't want to go to trial. So if he doesn't want to go to trial, then what's he gonna appeal? Unless they go to a higher court that you know, I don't know. I don't know what or if he's going to do anything at this point, but if Karen Reed was in jail the whole time, she probably would have broke too. Yeah, but you're right on the midst of, you're right on the cusp of trial. Like, you haven't broke in over 2 years. Your trial's coming up. But like I said, I don't know if he was visited by any 3-letter agencies. I don't know. It just sounds like something's going on here. I'm not going to just shy away from it because Pullman released the information, not me. Not some channel, not some source I have, not some whatever. I'm talking about documents that are released from the horse. So yeah, and then he goes over a couple other individuals too, who even warned ahead of time we're going to do stuff, and they did. It's just crazy to me. But he's a valid whistleblower. Hell yeah! I guess, like I was saying earlier, Charles Manson seemed like a very intelligent, person, but he seemed like he could be controlled very easily with whatever the hell they gave him. Hour and a half. Probably gonna get off here in a little while. I just wanted to cover that real quick, and then talk about the K-bar that Payne had found that didn't match any of the wounds of any of the victims. So I just want to know if the K-bar wasn't used, or if a K-bar wasn't enough to send in for further testing to see if it was used, then how the hell, like, was there any kind of K-bar at all used? What the fuck? How is he going to make that decision unless he knows specifically what kind of weapon was used? I'd love to know if anybody has that answer. That's just wild to me. You find a K-bar with a sheath, and you immediately say that was not used in the crimes. No, I don't think they're going to say anything, bro. And like I said, if it goes past the date of his appeal and they don't say anything, and people still don't have problems with his defense team, I feel bad for you. I hope they're being silent for a reason, but I've had a lot of hope for too long at this point. I just wish he would have leveraged the media to, not media, leverage the public. And I mean, if Dylan fucking Mortensen can raise over $100,000, and she literally saw her friend bleeding out, went downstairs, let the rest of her friends supposedly bleed out, didn't call 911, dicked around for 8 hours on her phone. If she can raise $100,000 on GoFundMe, I'm pretty damn sure Brian could have raised some money by leveraging the public, which he didn't do because he was complacent with Ann, which I know a lot of you are. Fine. But I'm just telling you what I would have done in my shoes. Hello, darling.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Tired. Had
What's
a busy
going on?
weekend. So, I've been listening to your show for the past 40 minutes or so. I do have a question.
You're coming in all can't really hear you.
Okay, hold on. Can you hear me now?
Dinky, you're funny. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, second. Oh. Can you hear me now? Oh. Oh. Hello? Hello, you there?
Hello.
Oh. Hey, let me hang up and call you right back, okay?
Alrighty.
All righty.
Let me help you. Let me call you right back. That was funny. Oh no, what did Jeff do? What'd you do, Jeff? Poop dollars? You saw my text? You don't have my number, Malaka. Oh, Meg's text. Never mind. I was gonna say, who the hell gave you my number? Let me drop the link again. If anybody wants to give their take on this, I'd love to hear from you. I'm kind of dumbfounded right now. I don't really know what direction to go. Anne would have to have some kind of, she'd have some kind of idea that higher ups are involved if that's the case. But Nikki, you're showing up on two different devices here. Not sure which one. That's all right. If you can hear me, if you can pop down and then come back up because it's showing two devices there, Nikki. Hello. 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 You're muted. See if she can try to come back up again. See what happens. She's having some technical difficulties. So, yeah, I mean, listen, anybody who thinks he's guilty, I don't cite him. I mean, it is what it is. He pled guilty. It's just crazy to me that this information coming out is just showing how fucked this investigation was. And I just think we shouldn't be okay with that. Fine, Brian's guilty, whatever, take that. But you can't be okay with how they did it and the rights they violated. Because that means it can happen to any of us. So that I'm not okay with. Let's get Willie a Temu and Verizon sponsorship. Oh my God. I don't know how I would do that. Like videoing myself, like, I don't know, using or reacting to like products or something I buy. Yeah, I'd rather bang my head off a wall. That's why I like doing the trading cards, because with trading cards, it's, they're just pieces of cardboard, whether it's sports, Pokemon, whatever. You take that, you send it in. This company determines if it's a perfect card. If so, it comes back. You might get between 3 times and 50 times your money. That's why I like the whole trading card thing. So if any of y'all if any of y'all have any ideas when you're if any of y'all have any ideas when your Walmart or Target are stocking their trading cards, email me please. My email is on my channel. Yes. I will hook you up. That's right, Gem Mint 10, Black Hawk. The Gem Mints. You know what I'm talking about. You know. No, it's okay. I don't expect any women to know what I'm talking about. I still find it amazing that like there's 50, 60, 70-year-old people that collect this shit, but hey, to each their own. I need to be shown proof that he's guilty. Innocent people plead guilty all the time. Well, that's and again, that's why I don't slight anybody for either side, Joanne, because like that's why I didn't understand everybody that attacked me when Brian pled, and I was like, okay, he pled guilty. I believe him, and then I got attacked by people. I was like, what the hell? But information has come out, information has surfaced, and it is what it is. But yeah, if everybody hasn't yet on the way out, probably gonna hop down here and go get something to eat. I want to save the hours I have in my StreamYard so I can go live maybe 1-2 more times before my period. The time things up here for StreamYard. I almost said my period. I almost slipped there and said my fucking period. Do you believe that shit? But yeah, if you can on the way out, subscribe if you haven't yet. Anybody, if you came in late, if you want to rewind to back where we had the document up, going over that document, Meg put it in the. Never mind.
Yo,
the Dinkster's here, so we are back, and we're not going anywhere.
Can you hear me or not?
Well, we still have 207. Thank God, 100 people didn't just fucking leave.
I don't know
now
if
the
you can hear
Dinkster's
me or
here.
not.
I can hear you, bud.
I'm not on my computer. I'm on my iPad. So
listen, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
yeah, you sound good. I can't see chat though.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what Annie was saying too.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Oh, hang on. Oh, there you go. But now all I can see is chat.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's really. That's really all you got to see. It's just fucking my face.
I guess, but it's just not what I'm used to seeing.
So what are you doing, bro? You out riding? There's the link again if anybody wants it.
Just had a bit of a rough day, to be honest, but it's what
it
is.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man, it's fucking these documents that are dropping and shit. I don't understand what they're doing by themselves, dude. They're making themselves look stupid.
I get it, but at the end of the day, none of it was a secret to Brian or the defense team, so he still pled guilty.
He did,
and they've had access to all of this information. It's not new to them. It's not a shock to them. None of this stuff is a surprise to them.
Yeah, think he's lower than me. I tried turning you up on my end.
It's because I don't even know where the microphone is. I got my dad's iPad today.
There you go.
I got
Should be good.
I got my dad's iPad off my sister today.
Yeah, I got fucking 30% battery on my phone. So you're still going live at 6, right?
Yeah, a couple of hours, maybe.
Okay, yeah. So
maybe.
Dude, don't fuck around, bro. Because fucking when you set a live, I prepare myself. I take a little bit extra this, I smoke a little bit.
It's a fucking waste of time.
And then you're like, oh, I don't care. I don't care if Jesus is going live, bro. We just go fucking live, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, but I've got no weed. I can't get any weed. So I'm
drinking.
You
still have it? Dude, I mean, by this time, bro, I wouldn't even suggest fucking smoking anymore.
I drank half a bottle.
It's going to scare the piss out of you.
I drank half a bottle of Gentleman Jack last night.
There you go. Drink. There you go. Drink a little bit. You're fucking...
Doesn't feel too good the next morning though.
You're from the UK. That's what you fuckers do over there, man. You drink and fucking sing songs and fucking, hang out.
Here on my own.
I used to love when you guys would sail down to my small island that I'm from in Greece, dude, and you guys would park your fucking yachts out in the and then they take a little boat in, and I'd be drinking with fucking 100 fucking people from the UK, dude, at the bar, and it was awesome. Oh shit! There you are, a little duck.
Where is it?
Good boys.
I look weird on this camera.
There's the Dinkster. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I look
It
really
looks like
far away.
it's cool. It looks like you're taking a video from like inside of like a box. It's cool.
I do. I live in a box.
I live in a box. Me too.
I live in a box, mate.
I just hate people, dude. Like I don't know.
hate
I don't know
people,
if
but
COVID did it to me or something, but like I don't know. Maybe I think it is the people that did it to me.
yeah, I mean, I seem to be getting fucked over more and more every single day.
Yes, Jeff.
Like
True, Jeff.
how can I see Jeff? Why can I see Jeff? You know, like I
Because you're up on
blocked.
panel. Because you're up on panel. That's why you can see everybody.
I'm
You have
looking
blocked.
at this chat. I can't see YouTube chat. How weird is that?
Yeah. He's like, why the fuck can I see Jeff?
What the fuck?
I don't mind. I don't let him get to me. That's why I just,
It breaks my. It breaks
I don't block
my
anybody.
peace. I look. I unblocked everybody, but I kept Jeff blocked because he just disturbs my peace.
Yeah. No, I think the only
It's
person I
like
blocked.
it doesn't achieve anything other than going into chats trying to disrupt people and distract them from actually listening. That's what he does in Lana's. He just goes in there to stop people from listening to what she's saying.
Well, I've been watching that, and I've been making sure that didn't happen because once that happens, you got to go. You can talk
so,
about
I mean,
whatever you want, but once you
just
start distracting and shit, then
it's not really adding anything to any conversation, is he? He's just coming in talking a load of shit. And
no, but I mean, I haven't seen him say
people
that.
argue, and then the whole chat just turns into a big argument with Jeff, and nobody's actually listening.
Hey, but listen, sometimes people, sometimes people had a rough fucking couple days. They want to, take out some shit and take it out on Jeff. I don't care. I like seeing that shit.
But people find it hard to take it out on Jeff because he throws God in your face. And Jesus.
Yeah, I don't give a
and
whatever.
Then it's like,
Have you seen him, Jeff? No, so I don't care. Have you met him?
I'm coming
Do
close
you know
to meeting
him?
I'm coming close to meeting him. I'm almost at the end now.
Do you have a dorsal fin?
About ready to check out of this fucking life.
Do you know what movie that's from?
What is that?
What I just said.
Nemo.
No, it's fucking
Nemo.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
That was close.
Do you know him? Bro, if you haven't seen that,
Jeff,
I mean, especially if you like British comedy, dude, you would love Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, bro.
Yeah, I like that film. It's just really old.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I've seen that loads of times.
Oh,
it's about
sorry.
30 years old, that film.
Well, so I mean, listen, dude. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you guys watch over there and don't watch.
Yeah, look out. Jeff's got a knife.
Oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You see what I mean? It's just dumb.
They hate me probably the way they hated on Brian when he was younger. Don't worry, my K-bar won't be used for bad purposes. Oh, man.
The thing is, it's like, I just don't understand why he goes to the places that he goes to. Like, why is he in here? Is he adding to the conversation? Is he agreeing in any way, shape, or form? Is he being, productive towards the conversation? No.
I mean, he must have a problem with.
But that's why I block him personally, because then I don't have to be distracted by the bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. I'd just rather not deal with the bullshit. But I can always tell when he's in chat because everybody's kicking off all the time. Dude,
look, see, there you go, Hiroshima. Jeff, you won. BK pled guilty. What are you looking for? That's what I mean. Like, what? I don't know. Like, all the people that thought he was guilty and yada yada yada. Like, I don't know why they still come around and talk shit. Like, what are they not satisfied with?
Oh, because they want you to, they want you to kiss their ring pieces and tell them that
I'm not the one coming out with these documents.
It's like
I've already taken the flag for saying he was guilty, and everybody fucking whatever blocking me, unsubbing and shit, yada yada. But I just go with what the fucking information tells me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like,
It's,
you can hate me for that all you want. I don't care. It's just
the thing is, dude, that all of these people, all of these so-called guilters or whatever, the only thing they got right was Brian being guilty. Like, nothing else about the case, the investigation, how it happened. None of those things. None of those people have been right about any of that.
And I don't feel bad having a problem with all this, because if a victim's father is going to have a problem with all this, then I think we're allowed to too. With how they did things.
Yeah, but he's only got issues because
No,
he believes
said
that the university is more important than his child.
Okay, that's a problem.
It's a huge problem, and I'd have a huge problem with that as well, wouldn't you?
But yeah, but that right there. The university rushed this, knocked down the house to cover this up as fast as possible. That's basically what he's saying he has a problem with, which I think we can all agree we have a problem with that as well.
Yeah, he did.
So,
the university
but
didn't
then the
want to lose
guilters are like,
money.
yeah. Well, go fucking yell at Steve. If you're gonna yell at us, then go yell at go scream at a victim's father. But you won't.
No, of course not. Because everything he says is precious.
I bet Daniel hasn't had fucking Steve on to fucking berate Steve about how he's saying the university's doing this. No, I'm sure he's just going along right along with what Steve's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they do.
Even though a lot of it is absolute nonsense. Even the stuff that he's been saying about there being 2 weapons and all this kind of stuff, and it's just the last.
But even his wife is saying that there's multiple people. Like, they believe there's multiple people. Period.
Yeah, well,
so I don't know how you can.
I mean, now they have to be content with the answers they've got.
I mean,
the last interview I heard from Steve was when he was drunk in the corner club.
Yeah,
and I think he was just looking to pick a fight in there, to be honest with you.
On Banfields,
but he just seems to have a problem with Bill Thompson and the university. That's where his problem is. But he said 2.5 years ago that he's already lining up.
But he deserves to be pissed off, dude. The prosecution didn't even come to any of them and say nothing about this plea or nothing. That's wild.
Well, but then he said that they, like, a few hours before that hearing, they told him everything.
They got a fucking email.
So what? They've told him everything. Well, all of these thousands of pages of stuff, they told him all of that in 3 hours. But how was he seemed to be satisfied at the hearing. He thanked all of the prosecution team. He said how great they were, how much of a fantastic job they did.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he got outside, he changed his mind. So what are you meant to believe?
Yeah.
I
don't know, man.
He's an angry dude because he's lost his daughter in the most vicious, disgusting manner.
Yeah, well, and that's why I don't slight him for however the hell he reacts. But in my opinion, I feel like he, at the bottom of his heart, knows that Brian didn't do this alone. So I hope that he's gone silent to figure out who either he was with or who actually did this. I don't know.
I don't. I think he's gone silent because he's now working out how he's going to sue the university for wrongful death of his daughter.
Yeah.
Which is what he discussed years ago, is that, that's already on the cards, is he will sue the university.
I'm just wondering if all the families will or just him.
I think just him.
You think?
I think so. Maybe.
No, I think Xana's mom will.
I don't think she will. I don't think that she's. I think the place that Kara's in at the moment is that money isn't the be all and end all. Whereas a couple of years ago, she probably would have done it for the money, but she's not really about the money at the moment. I think she just wants the peace, I think Steve might drag Maddie's parents and step parents or whatever into it, but
exactly, Tara.
Who knows? I mean, like I say, nobody can answer this question. Still, what is Brian going to appeal?
Well, that's what I mean. Chat, like, does anybody know in chat, like, what? Like, okay, if Brian appeals, what happens? Like, does he then get awarded a trial that he doesn't want to. He didn't want to already have. Like what?
Yeah,
what happens then?
Well, if he files an appeal within these days, then I'll play it later on. The interview with Jeff Nye, it was very eye-opening.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, any appeal goes back to Jeff Nye anyway, in the DA's office. So
Yeah.
they would deal with the appeal, and he already said he'd throw it out. So
Yeah,
he's
but
going
they
to.
didn't.
So first of all, what's he going to appeal?
It is weird that they brought in the special prosecutor, though, dude. You can't deny that.
They offered. If you, I'll play the interview later for people to hear if they haven't already heard it, but it is very interesting. They offered, the district attorney's office offered, because they really wanted to get it sorted out.
Oh my God, I'm out of fucking hot dog rolls.
What?
I just fucking thawed the hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Yeah, I just looked and I'm out of hot dog rolls. God, I hate when that happens, bro. You thought not the hot dogs, the cheese. They're like bratwursts, and there's I'm out of rolls. God damn it.
Bread.
Yeah, first world problems. First world problems. So I shouldn't complain.
Carly
but
says
no, I don't blame you. I mean, I don't blame you for fucking just thinking Brian did it and not looking at any of that shit.
Carly says he can under the Brady law. Brady law means that a judge withheld information that could have changed the outcome of the case. But again, he can what? Appeal what? What is he going to appeal? The only thing he can appeal
his conviction.
But he chose that.
Oh, that's what. Well, that's my whole thing, dude. Like what?
So what is he going to appeal? The decision that he. I want to appeal myself.
Hold on 1 second, dude. Hold on 1 second. I gotta stick my phone in the freezer. Hold on. Fuck you, dude. All right. I gotta peek over now. All right.
I just don't, like I say, like I don't understand what the hell it is he's going to appeal. He can't appeal his own decision. The only thing people have said that he can appeal is
thank you, Meg.
Insufficient counsel.
Yeah.
But it's like Hitler asked Dan and Brian if she'd done her job properly, and they all said yes. So,
I know, man. I just want to know why. I just want to know why he pled so much reasonable doubt. You're on the brink of trial. Why are you pleading? Why?
Look, if you just, dude, the answer is because he's guilty. Mm-hmm. That is the only answer that makes sense. Do you not see that? Like,
okay, but he didn't do it alone, Jack.
But
me and you've already talked about this.
But he said he did it alone. He admitted to doing it.
I don't give a flying fuck if. Well, dude, listen. My cock drags in the ground. Do you believe me?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, come on. Is it? Think about it.
I mean, you're Greek, so no, it's probably not.
Okay, it's nice, but it don't drag in the goddamn ground.
But
okay, so it's just because somebody says something. I get it, bro. I want to know why. He said, even if he did this shit, the amount of reasonable doubt in him and his profession, knowing he has a shot in hell to not spend the rest of his life behind concrete walls, you're going to fucking take that shot. And I want to know why at the last second, if no other new evidence has come out to scare him into doing it, why he took the plea. So if he's going to be in prison or whatever, then fucking we got to start calling him and seeing if he come out and talk. Because
he's not going to talk.
Why not? What's there to be quiet about now? Well, not now, but after this, 30 days or whatever the hell it is.
Well, I mean, he's not going to talk, is he? What's he going to do? Like, come out and give everybody all the gory details?
Well, here's the thing. Do you think he was even able? But why didn't they ask him where anything was, dude? Why didn't they ask him where the murder weapon was?
Because they didn't need to. Why do they need it? He's admitted to doing it. They don't need anything else. Because
what if it appeals and God forbid it does go, he's awarded a trial. Why would the prosecution fumble the bag on not getting something solid as him showing where the fucking murder weapon is?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them. But as far as they're concerned, they don't need it. They don't need anything. All of that paperwork, all of the information, all of their case. They don't need any of it. They don't need anything. They could just write down on a fucking post-it note, Brian Koberger committed this crime, and he could sign it, and that's it. Job done. He's admitted to doing it, and Twiz just said he didn't admit anything. He did. He agreed to doing it in the way that Bill Thompson laid out. He did it.
Yeah. See, well, that I don't
and doing
like.
it alone. So I don't like. It's
There-
not
yeah,
that
there was
he
an
didn't admit
allocation.
it. He did admit it. He said, "Yes, that's how I did it. I agree with everything Bill Thompson's just said. I did it alone. I did it because I wanted to. I did it because I could. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I did it on my own. Blah blah blah. This is what happened."
Well, okay.
Agreed.
So how do you explain this fucking?
Agreeing is admitting. It's like, did you do it? Yes. That is admitting I did it. It's not just agreeing that yes I did it. It's
But how
also
did he
admitting I
carry
did it.
multiple? But how did he have multiple knives and a gun, dude?
How do you know he had multiple knives and a gun?
No one saw a gun,
Well,
and they say multiple fucking weapons are used.
why is the gun not in the PCA then?
Hello? I have the
Why
same
is the
question. I have
gun-
the same question.
So it's like this is the first I've heard.
Why would they
about
put it in the
gun, because they
PCA if it
also
hurts their
thought-
case, bro? Think about it.
So from what we've heard over the last year, Dylan has seen him carrying a
Why
gun,
isn't the fact fucking
vacuum
Kane found a
cleaner,
K-bar knife? Hold on. Why isn't the
a
fact that
midget, a fucking
okay? But why isn't the fact that okay? Why isn't the fact that Kane that fucking Payne found a K-bar knife that didn't match the fucking wounds of any of the victims? Why are we just finding that out now and not in the PCA? Don't you would think because it would hurt their motherfucking case, dude?
really? Because
Fuck the truth. These people don't care about the truth and valid information. They care about.
Do you think you could? Do you think you? Sorry, Lucy. Do you think you could determine what caused a wound when somebody's been stabbed over 50 times?
Exactly. So who are you to say, this has nothing to do with the crime? Why aren't you sending it off to the lab? You're not a medical examiner.
No, of course, but
that pisses me off, dude.
I get it. I understand all of everybody's frustrations. I really do, and I understand. Like I keep saying, that their whole thing was very thin, and they had hardly anything. And probably gone to trial, he wouldn't have been sentenced to death. But the motherfucker pled guilty. So
yeah, and I want to know why.
But because he's guilty, and he didn't want to be shot.
He didn't fucking do this by himself. He didn't get no blood on himself. He cleaned up too, bro. What are we doing here?
Yeah, but we don't know that he cleaned up because
there's evidence of cleanup.
Yeah, but they're talking about Hunter going in there and picking up a knife and then sitting down and waiting for the cops. Well, where did he sit? Did he sit where they said that Brian was sat for a while, or was that Hunter?
And his phone, was left there the night before with that. Yeah, that whole thing pisses me off about Hunter.
Maybe,
not even to mention Jack.
The only cleanup was just getting rid of a few things that were lying around that they didn't want the police to see. Do you know what I mean? And they just happened to forget the crushed up blue and the rolled up note. Maybe there was a few more baggies of that lying around. Maybe that was the only clear up.
Yeah. A dog sounds like a fire. Yeah, I figured the dog would be barking at the firecracker noise. I mean, they were saying the dog was barking for 45 minutes or something, but who knows? They're on the first floor on their fucking phones.
But they also say that the dog was hiding under the desk in Kaylee's room. So, I mean, I don't know. That dog must have been pretty traumatized or drugged because
something.
My dog, as sweet as he is, if anyone came near me, he would definitely bite them.
But you think the dog? Yeah, but you think the dog would at least be whining really loud and like make an attempt. Well, that's my problem.
They also say in the paperwork that he's run away before. He runs off and all that kind of stuff. So why didn't he run away when the door was left open all night?
Well, maybe that's why Jack was called so many times, because they did lose a dog. I don't know.
Yeah, well, they did. We know that Maddie was going down and asking Bethany if she'd seen the dog after her and Bethany took it outside, and then Bethany abandoned her.
2 of these victims appear to have been beaten before the fatal wounds were inflicted. What it sounds what it sounds like in the reports. Yeah, which that's crazy. You beat the fuck out of somebody before you stab them fucking 50 times, 30 times, whatever it is.
Yeah, but the
shit,
thing
dude.
is, if
It's
somebody's
wild.
fight,
It just sounds like, dude. It just sounds like if this is Brian, how could you have that much hate to stab somebody 50 fucking times of somebody you don't know? I just can't.
doesn't have to be hate, Willie. Just has to be rage.
But why?
Well,
These people, you don't teach them. You don't. You don't even know these people. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Why aren't you picking out people that pissed you off in this 5 months you've been in fucking Washington?
Because then that's too obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, but if he's so scared of death, why is he going to a death penalty state?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't do his research properly.
Yeah, I don't. It's just.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean,
do you?
I know. It's just weird.
Do you know what states off the top of your head have death penalty?
No, but I'm not going to commit a fucking quadruple homicide like him.
No, exactly. But
if I'm going to do something, if I'm going to plan something, I'm going to look into fucking, should I do it in my state or should I do it in this state and see what the consequences are? If possibly I get caught, I don't know. I just figure that's 101 if you're about to do something. But
yeah, but then you're looking at a lot of forward planning and all of that kind of stuff, and then you'd
but if he bought a fucking
sort of evidence.
Yeah, but if they're saying he bought a fucking knife a year prior or whatever the fuck, or he bought a balaclava a year prior for this crime, like it's just stupid sounding.
It's stupid to say that he bought it for this crime.
Yeah,
because he could have bought a knife and he could have bought 100 balaclavas because he's running at all hours of the fucking night. Doesn't mean he bought anything to commit this crime. It just means he's bought the things in the past and used them to commit this crime.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what I'm talking about, Meg. It's just stupid sounding when they say that. Like, oh, he bought this all the way back before he even knew he was going to this university. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Because he was just planning to go out west.
Shit like that is like saying he planned it while he was in the fucking womb or something. That's just dumb.
But let me ask you,
if you've got a knife kicking around, then you're going to go and stab someone. You're going to pick your knife up, aren't you? And like, yeah, this will do. I'll go and stab somebody with it.
Let me ask you this. I was going to do a live.
Buy one.
Let me ask you this, because I was going to do a live on this, but I just want to ask you, why do you think? What's your opinion on why the fuck the media is still going, like, they report on this like it's, new? I don't know, like this crime just happened. All of them keep reporting on this and keep talking. Like, I saw Court TV do an hour segment the other night. Dude, they talked. They literally said nothing.
Yeah, I know.
It was just words. They said absolutely nothing, but they keep either having segments about it or MSM reporting on it. Like, why if he's convicted and he did this, why can't even MSM let this go?
Numbers, ratings, and money. The same as every motherfucking dumb prick on YouTube that keeps going on.
Yeah, but they're not reporting on the information.
Farley and
but they're not reporting on
paid and.
Okay, but they're not reporting on valid new information. They're reporting the same bullshit over and over and over about
views. Like, it's about ratings, but MSN is all about.
Yeah, but there's other crimes that are going on, bro. Yeah, but there's other crimes. Like, how come we haven't heard about the guy that shot the CEO? And like, how come we don't know what the fuck's going on with him?
Because there's not been a lot going on with him at the moment. But
there's not really a lot going on with Brian. But they talk about him every goddamn day.
Yeah, because they're all trying to promote their spin-off podcasts, and the only thing that they've got to talk about, the only thing that people want to listen to at the moment is any old shit about Brian Kohberger. People are trying to hang on to the thinnest of threads, hoping that some miracle's going to happen, and it's like,
yeah, but there is some deeper shit going on, bro. I mean, I don't know if some miracle's going to happen or not, but there is some deeper shit going on. Period.
Okay.
Homie just fucking admitted it. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, if they want to release shit to fucking make them look bad, I'm gonna say it looks bad. I mean, I don't know. Brian still played. That's still a fact. Whatever. But that doesn't change the fact.
None of these things, none of this paperwork, none of these things, none of these documents, nothing to do with any of it is like alien to the defense team. They've had access to all of this stuff. They've read it. They've looked at it. They've written motions around it all. They've done all of things. They've done all of the things except for go to higher courts, try and get the judge recused, try and overrule some of his decisions. They didn't do any of that.
Hey, K9, thank you so much.
They didn't do anything to try and fight Hitler or the way he was running things. So what are you going to do? If you don't fight, if you're not prepared to fight, and the only thing you're going to fight for is to not get shot, then you're a pussy, aren't you? You're guilty, and you know what I mean? You just don't want to be killed. Well, if you're guilty and you've just killed 4 young people like that, you deserve to be shot.
Yeah. Are you in PA too, K9? What part of PA are you in? I mean, dude, it's just such a stupid fucking plea. I'm gonna try to get. I know you have to like put a few bucks or whatever on his fucking phone, and he has to call you. But I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna see what happens because I just want to ask him and be like, dude.
Yeah, dude, just be careful with that because it doesn't work like that. He can't answer you. He can't answer you. He's not going to answer you.
But once his appeal shit's done, I'm just gonna be like, why'd you plea? It's not like he's telling me about what the fuck he did during a crime. I'm just asking him, like, what made you plea? Like, is it information? Is it your lawyer suggested it? Like, what?
Do you not think, well, it could have been his lawyer. I mean, if he's guilty, you got to think that his lawyer's done a pretty good job.
Because I have leverage, bro. I have leverage. I'm talking to his fucking best friend and shit, so I have, like, some information, like, I'm gonna talk to Brian about.
I don't believe anybody anymore to do with this bullshit. I don't think anybody's talking to him. I think
I'll at least try. I'm talking to his best friend Joey.
Yeah,
he's locked up.
His defense team will not be wanting him to be talking to anyone, and everything he says.
After this period, the defense team don't fucking matter anymore.
Yeah, but if he fucks around too much, dude, they could just decide to take him to trial anyway. And then give him the fucking death penalty. They might suddenly decide what do you think will happen if they find like the knife and all that kind of stuff, or some new damning evidence? Do you think that they'll just forget it or what?
What do you mean? They're not going to do shit. They already. If they found a knife tomorrow, what are they going to do?
Well, I don't know. Maybe this state will appeal the situation.
Oh, that's right, K9. Thank you again. I appreciate that, Blakesley. Dude, fucking K9 literally lives where I went like every other day to, I don't know, there's like a Wawa there, and there's a whole bunch of stuff to do around Blakesley, but that's literally like 5 minutes away from where the fuck I grew up, dude.
That's cool.
Fucking small world, man. Thanks again, K9. I appreciate it.
I don't see Jeff.
That's up in the Poconos, like fucking middle of nowhere. But dude, they have the best place to go paintballing in all of the United States, brother, was 5 minutes away from fucking my house. A 5-minute drive is called Skirmish. They have like between 50 and I don't know if they added any more, but between 50 and 70 paintball fields, bro.
Skirmish. What have I heard of Skirmish? What goes on there?
Yeah, so they have like one has like a huge castle that you got to storm. Another field has like a western looking town that fucking like you're in the buildings and shit, dude. It's fucking awesome, man. It's like it feels like you're in a war.
What is Skirmish? What is Skirmish known for, though? Not just that; it's something else. Isn't it?
Paintballing. They also have like the Spartan Run or whatever.
Skirmish. I don't know why I know that. Maybe is there mountains or anything there? Or is it?
Yeah, it's up in the it's like it's the best place to paintball in the United States.
Have they got
They have a downed helicopter. Yeah, they have a downed helicopter.
They got mountain bike tracks there.
No, they have. That's probably how you know it. Whitewater rafting, right? Is that what it's called? White River rafting.
Yeah, I think there's a mountain bike park there as well.
Oh yeah, dude. There's so much. Oh yeah, dude. There's so much, and then there's a lot of falls and stuff like Hawk Falls. They have Bushkill Falls. There's a lot of falls and stuff and trails and stuff up in the Poconos, dude. Like you'd love it, fucking in PA.
Well, I'd love anywhere. The whole of America looks awesome.
No, dude, you would die. You would die in Arizona.
So a guy I watch who he used to be in the army. He left the army to do van life.
I'm sorry, Rita. I didn't see what you said. Hold on.
But
Yeah, if you can say it again, Rita. Sorry, I missed what you said. I can only see three comments at a time. I swear to God,
Hey,
dude, I can only see
just
3 comments at a time. So when people comment again, it zips up really fast, and I might miss like 2 or 3.
just highlight that just plain Fox comment. It's funny as fuck, dude.
Hold on. Where's it? The Gilter dude is annoying. He's gaslighting you. I'll catch you next time. I'll catch you next time when he isn't gaslighting everything you say. Okay, Plane. Have a good day.
What a fucking
What
dick.
the hell? That's what I mean, dude. Why? What's wrong with opposite opinions? I don't get it.
I don't know, dude. I think my opinion's quite valid. I've been on the facts since day one of this case, and I've always said, if anything comes out that changes, then you know what I mean. I'll
It's
accept that.
gaslighting.
What's fucking blown my mind is the amount of people that refuse to accept the fact that Brian said he's guilty and that he's guilty. I don't understand why people don't believe that. Like, so I
mean,
don't know.
technically he is. I mean, technically on paper he is guilty.
He's
So-
guilty because he said he's guilty. He said guilty to every charge. How do you plead? Guilty, 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 and guilty is how he pled. Have your lawyers, done a good enough job for you? Have they reviewed all of the information? Have they done everything they need to do? Yes, Your Honor. Miss Taylor, have you had sufficient time to review all of the evidence, all of the paperwork, blah, 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 blah? Yes, Your Honor.
Exactly. Listen, I get it, but he's not. Remember, I fucking knew the dude, bro. He wasn't that dude. He wasn't that dude in high school that you're like, oh my God, like he could,
A lot
scared
happened
of
since high
No,
school.
dude, no.
A lot happened since high school, though, didn't it, in his life?
I don't give a flying fuck. He still has a frail fucking statue, and he has like non-existent shoulders. He's not taken out, especially somebody at 6'3", like he's butter and not getting a scratch on him, dude. Not happening.
But it sounds like Ethan was passed out pretty much on the bed.
Oh, come on. And you
But
believe that?
But that's possible, isn't it? At like 4 o'clock in the morning, and after the amount that we know they've all been drinking all day.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's possible, but she ordered food for 2, so I don't know.
Well,
I'm just trying to put it together, bro.
I get it, but like I say, it's I just don't understand what is it that people expect to happen now? Like
Nothing, dude. I mean, listen,
saying, like,
it's them putting out the documents that are, again, proving that this whole thing is fucked up. So if they haven't been dropping these documents, making themselves look bad, then maybe people would take it for what it is and move on. But they're doing it to themselves, dude. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, but
I'm not making up this whistleblower shit. This valid whistleblower that fucking. No, they're coming out with this.
I understand that, but even if like
shit, did I misread this?
Even if there's some whistleblower that comes out and says, "Oh, Brian didn't do it," Brian still said he did it.
Damn, Twist fucking hates Jeff.
Like most people do, but he.
I mean, listen, if Jeff gets out of hand, like Meg or somebody on that.
Jeff
dude,
knows
you need
how
to comment on something.
People.
Yeah, bro, you need to comment on something like on my channel or something so I can make you a mod. I don't know how to. I can't click on here to make you a fucking mod.
No, you have to go on the other chat, but you can do it after the live.
Oh, okay. So I can do it like if I'm watching back like this chat, I can click on.
Yeah, if you're watching it on YouTube. So after, if you go to YouTube, like the same as you made other people mods, isn't it?
No, I went on the comments. That's I went to my comments.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Oh yeah, yeah, but then like, never mind it. I mean, not everybody that's not everybody that's in here comments. So then I have to go into live chat. You're saying? Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Don't for fuck's sake me, Heather. We will fucking throw hands.
Yeah. So.
Oh wait, never mind. She said, "You cannot be fucking serious." Xana fought for her life. Kaylee fought back. He does not have a mark on him. What the fuck is Brian? A boy in the bubble? Some superpower? Not have a scratcher, Bruce. I mean, he's not this fucking force of nature that. I mean, I
But
would
like I
love
said
it.
to you before, if he was wearing those we call them mechanic gloves,
Mm-hmm.
but you know what I mean, don't you? The special ops gloves. If he was wearing them with those carbon knuckles, dude, he could have smashed Katie's face in with those.
Yeah, but what
Like,
about
no
like?
problem, and not
But
marked his.
yeah, but
Not
if there's
marked himself.
enough. Yeah, but if there's enough for supposedly Dylan to see his eyebrows, that means part of his face was exposed, and nobody's at least extending their arms and clawing and punching as much as what's her name's sister said she was a fighter. I just find it very hard to believe that he's not getting at least a broken nose or black eye or a cut, and then he takes a fucking selfie the next morning. It's just wild to me, brother.
I agree, and I would still be like, if we were now, we would probably getting close to trial time, and all of this stuff would be coming out during the trial, and we would all be in like shock and awe at all of this stuff, thinking like, they've got nothing. This is great. Brian's obviously not the guy, and he's going to be found not guilty. But that's not reality, because the dick stood up and said he was guilty. So,
hey Tabitha,
he made that decision. You know what I mean? It's like nobody
Ann
made
Taylor
it
have
for
known
him.
about this. Maybe Tabitha. Like I said, I don't know. Ann Taylor. I mean, none of his defense team has come out and talked, dude, and I just find that odd. Like none of them has said a word.
I mean, they've not come out and said anything.
So are they not saying a word because they're doing something behind the scenes, or are they not saying a word because they're? I don't know. I mean, we're gonna find out. So.
But Ann Taylor is no longer Brian's lawyer. You know that, don't you?
As of right, but who the hell follows this shit for him?
What shit?
If he says I want to like file an appeal and stuff, then who does that for him?
His new lawyer.
That's what happens here, Heather. We all get along. This is a melting pot.
He'll be assigned a new public defender.
Okay, good.
To file appeals. But again, what's he appealing? I don't like, people keep saying this word. He's going to appeal. I don't know what he's going to appeal.
There's an appeal that he has to appeal the
to appeal what?
The sentencing. Hey, Ledge.
How can he appeal the sentencing that he requested? I mean,
appeal the. Dude, it has to go to a fucking higher court, dude. So where's
that filed then? Where's that paper?
I believe it's the Supreme Court, but they only look at 2 to 4% of cases, I think.
So where are these motions then? Because we would have obviously seen
this is the whole fucking thing I'm telling you is he has until September 18th, bro. Are you listening?
Okay. I just think everybody's gone a bit fucking delusional because they don't want to let go.
I'm just telling you what the facts are. I'm just telling you what appeals he has. I don't know if he's going to do anything about it. I'm just telling you.
Dude, the only thing he can do to change anything is to say that Ann Taylor didn't do her job properly. Even though, right, if he says that, what happens then is that goes to Jeff Nye. Jeff Nye will then take that to a higher court and argue the fact that she was asked in court, did you do a good job? Brian was asked in court, did you do a good job? And they both said yes. So it will get dismissed. It will never go to court. I don't understand why. I mean, yes, Twiz, I'm not a fucking lawyer, but I'm also not fucking stupid. You know what I mean? I don't live in some fantasy fucking world where I fantasize over a serial killer because I've invested 2.5 years of my fucking life believing in his
this is
constitutional rights. He doesn't
baby.
have those constitutional rights anymore because he's admitted guilt. He's not innocent until proven guilty anymore. He's guilty. He admitted guilt. He agreed to it. It's like people just need to fucking move on and get over it, but they can't because it brings in the clicks, the views, the money, the attention. It's like,
I mean, I'm going to report on it. I'm going to report. I'm going to report on it as long as fucking they're going to keep releasing shit, dude. Sorry, like if they're going to keep putting on information,
I'm going to keep reporting. I'm interested in the information. I'm interested in the paperwork, and I'm interested in the process. But none of it is going to change the fact that Brian's admitted to doing the crime and he's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. There is not going to be an appeal.
I mean, if it goes to a higher court, And I mean, I don't think. I mean, if this 3-letter agency is involved, I don't see anything happening. Yeah, you're right. But if anything is going to happen, it's going to happen in the next month.
But what will happen? Like, it will go to the district attorney's office, and they will throw it back based on what happened in that sentencing hearing. It's not going to go anywhere.
I just feel like this case is too fucked up for some kind of higher something to be looking at this like, this is fucked. We got to investigate this, and there's some kind of back. If anybody cares, but like I said, if this 3-letter organization's involved, then they're going to make all this go away. And maybe that's why his defense isn't talking.
Those 3-letter agencies have been involved since the get-go.
No. I'm talking about the other 3-letter organization.
Which one? Because you've had the FBI, you've had District Attorney's Office. All of those have been working to try and prosecute Brian. So who do you think that is suddenly going to come in and change?
I don't know, man. Think about it. Think about the people that visit people, and then all of a sudden, they're either doing what they tell them to do, or they wind up fucking dead in a head-on collision somehow, or it's happened a lot, bro. Especially in this country.
It's funny because the comments in here just proved to me that people are afraid to let go.
I can't even see it.
It's just delusional, dude.
So, the aliens.
No, just I don't know, just random fucking I need to be in timeout and not opening my mind.
Dude, what the fuck? Me and you were fucking.
I'm taking the easy way out.
Dude, me and you were fucking backing Brian more than fucking anybody. Just because you believe he's guilty because he pled and haven't read the documents yet, it is what it is.
I think Meg just summed it up 100%. And unfortunately, people aren't going to get those answers. The hate being lied to, the hate, all of that stuff. But
she's right.
We're not owed anything. The only people that are owed anything in all of this are the families of the victims. They're the only people that deserve anything out of any of this. Not us, not YouTube cheap people, not fucking MSN, Banfield and Entin or whatever that fucking Angelette thing is called. None of us deserve any answers. Why do we have any right?
I mean, listen, public information.
Any answer to
public information. Well, hold on. Well, public information is public information, dude. So if the public is if we're able to see this information and that's the law, then fucking, what do you mean?
Somebody just said, I get it. So what information are you not seeing then? People are saying,
there's a whole bunch of, dude. Well, let me just tell you this. There's about, I can't tell you how many FOIAs Annie got fucking denied on. And, again, she's going to go live about it. But the reasoning is weird, is all I'm saying, of why they're denying her request.
Because she's trying to get information from those 3-letter fucking agencies. They don't want to give you nothing.
Yeah, but this is no. This is information that at this point, if he pled like you just said, and the bad guy's away, and yada yada yada, this is information that they should have no problem releasing. They're saying they're not releasing it because there's still stuff going on, basically. What's up, Scott?
Scott. Can somebody show me some kind of evidence, proof that there is something else going on? Then what is it? Where's this other thing?
I can't tell you what's going on. I'm just sitting back and letting them come out with, these documents and letting themselves hang themselves. That's all. And I'm reading it or hearing some stuff and it is what it is. I can't help the fact that this is how they investigated their case.
Twiz, I can read all the docs. I've read all the docs. I've listened to people talking about all of the documents. None of it changes the fact that Brian pled guilty.
Mm-hmm.
None of those documents are any kind of document from the defense team taking it to a higher court. Any other investigation going on. Where's the evidence of that? Where's the paperwork? Where is it?
Yeah. Well, listen,
Where's
bro,
the
I'm at
findings? Where's the court finding? I mean, I'm just asking. Where is it? Where are people getting these? Where are people getting these ideas from that something else is going on? Because where's the evidence of that?
Yeah.
Because if you file something in court, it becomes, public information, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it not? Are all of the documents involved with this case are all on that website? They're all public. They're all now being released. They're all now coming out as they said they would do. Like I said again, the defense have had access to all of this stuff for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
But no,
Well, listen,
we're not
dude,
owed anything.
are you going to keep your fucking live?
I don't know. Maybe
Don't
I
fuck
doubt
around,
it.
dude.
Because what's the point though? Because all I get on is I get hated on for having a fucking
Will you stop? Will
brain
you
in my
knock this
head.
shit off, dude? Me and you were like, you know how boring it would be if fucking you came up here and me and you just agreed to everything. Come on, that's boring.
I understand that, dude. But what I'm saying is that my life is hard enough as it is at the moment. I don't particularly want to sit on YouTube and just get abused for 2 hours because I believe Brian Koberger is guilty because he said he's
Yeah,
guilty.
nobody ever, dude. Yeah, but
That's
nobody's
the
gonna come in there and
dumbest
fucking
fucking
accuse you.
shit I've ever heard in my life. And to be honest with you, it's not relevant in the grand scheme of life. I'm more
So then, give your
interested in
opinion,
like
bro. Go live and give
having a
your.
pulse and breathing and going outdoors and enjoying the sunshine, and
So go live and
that's
give your
real
opinion,
life.
dude. If people don't like it, they don't like it.
People obviously don't like it because I get all I get is hated upon because
What do you mean? Dude? I see
I
people.
don't know. It's just annoying as fuck, dude. Because I've never ever changed my stance on any of this stuff ever.
Yeah.
And yet now Brian stands up and says, "Yeah, I'm guilty," and because I believe him, everybody thinks I'm fucking nuts. It's not me that's nuts. It's all you motherfuckers out there that believe there's some psyop fucking
Jeff's still
BK
here.
Ultra
What the
shit going on. It's like, go take some more drugs and think about that. Because you ain't smoking fucking weed coming up with them theories, I can tell you.
But that's what I mean. You got to read the. But that's my whole thing, dude. I've been laughing at this shit too, and now fucking, this whole thing with the whistleblower comes out, and I mean that information is fucked. So I don't know what's going on, bro.
Has this whistleblower come out and said, "Yeah, Brian didn't do it"?
Dude, that's not the point of the information, though. This is what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is that people are hanging on to it in that way. Like all of this stuff is suddenly going to change something. It's not, because none of this stuff is new to the defense.
But you don't know that, bro. You don't know what could come out and all of a sudden. But you don't know that. You don't know if something could come out and all of a sudden, it completely fucking it triggers something. I mean, we don't know that.
But you can see the dates when all of this stuff was filed in court.
I'm just saying. We don't know that for a fact, bro. That's why. And until this, September.
Do you know what we do, Willie? Do you know what we do know for a fact?
What, that he pled guilty?
Yeah, and he got sent to prison for the rest of his life.
Okay, but that's fine. He can still appeal.
How can he appeal? What is he going to
appeal? What do you mean? It goes to a higher court, bro. To the Supreme Court. What are you talking about? To appeal the fact that they fucking completely violated his rights, dude. What do you mean?
But then where's the evidence of that? Where's him saying?
Where's the evidence of that? Look at the fucking IGG.
Yeah, but where's
right there's the evidence.
But
all the ways they fucking got to him. Right there's the evidence. All the shit they were trying to hide that they didn't want to come out on trial. Right there's the evidence, dude. That's the only shot they have. The blood that they didn't fucking look into. All the blood DNAs that they just said fuck off with. Maybe that will trigger something. If not, after September 16th, 18th, whatever the fuck it is, then yeah, it is what it is. But until then, I mean,
it can't be September. It can't be September to anything because it's the 4th of August now, dude, and there's only 2.5, 3 weeks of that left.
But that's what I mean. Until then, look at all this information that's coming out, and if it triggers something, cool. If not, then okay.
But the thing is, Willie, all of this information coming out is meant to be the explanation that people have been asking for, but they're not accepting it. So it's like, what more do people want? What is it? I don't understand what people want or expect to happen in this case.
I guess they want it to make sense.
Get it.
I guess they want it to make sense and for some kind of valid justice carried out for the families, not just saying, oh, okay, one person did this and then make it completely unbelievable with your filings. That's just wild to me, dude. They shot themselves in the foot. They could have just not let this shit out and been like, okay, yep, you pled, whatever.
There's no reason for them not to let it out. They got their guys in jail.
I just told you why they look stupid letting it out.
But it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter how stupid they look. It doesn't matter how
The
shitty
court of public
it is.
opinion doesn't
They got
matter.
their guy. He's in jail. He's currently in solitary confinement.
Yeah.
Licking the fucking
Hold on,
walls,
dude,
wishing he was going outside.
Well, I got 9% battery, so I'm gonna have to shut this down.
Yeah. I'm gonna get off.
Yeah, I gotta put this on the charger, bro. But yeah, keep your don't take your live down. Just fucking go live and give your opinion on the shit.
It just seems fucking
Read a couple of the
pointless,
docs.
Like I say, I get called every name under the fucking sun for,
Where?
believing in reality. Yet, I don't know. It's just wild to me. I'm just really disappointed in people that I thought, everybody for the last 2.5 years have been saying, like, yeah,
But Scott said go
either
live.
way, if something comes out, either way, we'll take it on the chin, we'll accept it. And it's like, no, you don't. You don't accept shit. The dude came out and said he did it. What more is there? There's like, even if the fucking prosecution had a photo of him walking in the house, that still wouldn't be as good as him standing up in court and saying guilty. Because he still could have said, well, you might have a photo of me, but I didn't go in the house, I went round the house. You know what I mean? It's like,
I feel you. Well, listen, bro, I appreciate you fucking hopping up with me and shit. I got 7%. Everybody in chat, thanks for stopping by. I know fucking 2:00 in the afternoon is a weird time for everybody, but I just wanted to. I read this and I was like, fuck this. I just wanted to go live about it because I'm dumbfounded by the information they're letting out, dude, and how stupid they're making themselves look. I don't know how they expect people not to think that, they completely covered shit up and completely violated his rights. I mean, they're literally saying how they did it. So that has to amount to something.
I absolutely agree that they violated his rights, but the way they're going to justify that, dude, is that they've got a quadruple murderer in jail for the rest of his life.
Who the fuck's that Jeff? What the hell's going on with Jeff, bro? Jeff, what are you doing, man?
He's just trying to wind people up. Doesn't even like.
Well, it seems like it seems like the person that's most wound up is fucking twin.
Yeah, but this is the other thing. People like it. They must like it. Otherwise, they just block him. But they can't because they feel like they're missing out on something. It's so much healthier for your brain to just block it.
I just don't let it. I guess I just don't let it get to me anymore because I'm just so desensitized. What's it called? Desensitized.
Yeah.
Desensitized. There. See it? All right. I got on the first try. Buy it. So
it just used to warm me up.
So but yeah, I gotta go fucking charge this thing in the freezer, dude, or it's gonna fucking blow up soon. Yeah, let me just say
don't freeze it though.
No, I was just sticking in the fucking freezer for like, cause dude, I gotta get a new battery or something. I just refuse to get a fucking dude, these phones today are like $1,100, $1,200 and shit like that, and then you find out that they make them in China for like $100, $150. It's like, the fuck, man, the markup is stupid.
Yeah, well, you need an iPhone, dude.
No. over my dead carcass, dude. I'm on a Galaxy. Listen to me, bud. I'm on a Galaxy S21 outside in 90-degree weather on a wireless charger. Mind you, S21 plus. Okay, fine. The plus don't matter. And I've lasted 2.5 hours on my phone and did a live. If I would have had an iPhone, it would have blown up in my face, and I would have literal shards of glass in my mug right now. Dude, this is why I stick with Galaxy.
Have you got a power bank?
Yes, I do. But then the power bank just goes into the fucking wireless charger, and I just stick it on that.
Yeah, but what I mean is, can't you use your phone and have it plugged into your power bank at the same time?
Well, I have it sitting on a wireless charger that's looking directly at me.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
But I'm walking around so I can like hold it in my hand and shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, I appreciate you coming up, dude.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you everybody in chat for stopping by. Hold on real quick. Let me see. Miss Potts, thank you for the super chat. Jackie, Gina, Janet, Meg, Moto, K9. I appreciate you guys so much. Because they just fucking accepted me, dude, for the super. Yeah, but now I gotta wait for the membership and stuff.
Yeah,
How long does that take?
just be warned that people giving you super chats and stuff at the moment, you ain't going to see that money for months.
I'm not worried about, dude. Listen, it's not even about the money, dude. Trust me.
No, I'm just
I'm not
saying,
even
like any
overthinking it.
money, because you
Yeah, I
need
know.
to. Have you registered with Google AdSense and all that
Yeah,
kind of stuff?
yeah. All that's done. Yeah,
And they sent you a code.
yeah.
You've done all of that, so yeah, you should be
Yeah.
good.
So even if it just accumulates, too, like I just appreciate people just
You can,
because I know how important super chats is people's like hard-earned money, dude. So I know
yeah.
YouTube takes a while and they take a cut and shit is what it is, but
Well, they take over 50%
I
of a
know
super chat and a super sticker now, so
it's sick, man.
it is sick. It's like people basically think they're giving you money, but they're actually giving it to YouTube.
He's going live. He's just being gay about it and saying, "Oh, we're going live." He can't cancel his live 3 days in a row. That's a strike.
No, I won't. I will go live. It's about an hour. I might be a little bit late. I've got to eat. I haven't eaten anything yet.
An hour and a half. Well, I gotta fucking let this charge, dude, so I'm gonna close this down. But I appreciate you coming. I might be a little late because I might need to let this charge, but I'll be up there.
Yeah,
Shoot me the
I
link.
think I said it for
Look, go
an hour's time,
live.
but I might be a bit late myself. I've got to eat.
I said go live. Twiz gave you the hearts. That's what we did. We fucking argue,
Yeah, this is the
but
thing.
we're all friends.
It hasn't changed. Like, there's people out there that I have felt like they're friends over the last 2.5 to 3 years. Do you know what I mean? And all of a sudden now I've got these people that I used to think of as friends saying I'm a cunt and all sorts of stuff. So it's like, do you know what I mean? It's like,
And they
well,
weren't
how
really.
shaky.
Yeah, well, that's why. Again, dude, the amount of people that don't do that outweigh the people that do that. So that's why dude, you know how many people say shit to me, dude, especially like into my comments and stuff. Like the other day, somebody was saying like, I can't watch your lives anymore. It's unbearable because you have your smoke detector beeping in the background. Dude, I'm outside every fucking time I stream.
People say shit like
Like,
that to
what
try and
the
be
hell?
better.
Did you even listen to my live to get mad enough to say that?
Yeah, people do it to disrupt. It's the same like shit that Jeff does. It's just about disruption. They don't want people to, have
Like that noise
conversations.
that goes like beep, whatever the hell it does. Like, I'm outside. What the fuck did you hear? A cricket?
No, they
You
didn't hear
fucking nut.
anything. It's like people come in and say, "Oh, your audio shit."
People
I can't
just want a
hear you."
reaction. Yeah, people just want a reaction out of you because it just brightens their day or something. I don't know what the hell
And
it
it
is.
just disrupts what you were talking about.
Yeah,
That's what it
well,
is. They don't want you to talk about the things you're talking about, so they disrupt chat. So chat can't hear what you're talking about. It's just bullshit, mate. It's been going on since day one.
yeah. Well,
Anyway,
I'm gonna go
all right.
pop this in the fucking thing and let this charge. I appreciate you coming up, dude.
All right,
I'll send me the link and I'll be over there.
yeah, like I say, I might be a little bit late, but I will be there. I need to
Yeah,
eat.
me too.
All
All right,
right,
brother.
dude. Speak to you in a bit.
Later. All right, chat. I hope you guys learned some shit about the doc, about the whistleblower. I know Meg dropped a link like 55 times. For anybody that missed it, you could probably watch this back and be able to click on it. You can't from here. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really sitting either way with this case. I just think it's completely fucked up what they're able to do to get an arrest or conviction or whatever. It's scary because it could happen at there's still 150 people. There's 150 people here. If it happened to one of us, like, it's just a scary thought that they could just do this. I don't know. I'm never feisty. I'm just Greek. I never yell. I'm just Greek. I'm never mad. I'm just Greek. I don't hate anybody. I'm just Greek. Unless you're Turkish, then me and you got problems because, we fought like thousands of years ago. So what's up? 300. But anyway, I appreciate you guys coming by. Ken, thank you for the super chat. Got memberships coming soon. If anybody is interested, I know somebody said they were interested in that, so I just turned that on. So why not? But yeah, appreciate you guys. Have a great day. I think he's going to be live at 6. He says he's going to be a little late. And yeah, hope you guys have a good Monday, rest of your Monday. And God bless. Later.